1 2 1 2 1 2. It's just me this time, so let me know if you can hear me. I got no other guests on with me this time. Drop a comment if you can hear me all right and that. 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's just me. 1 2 1 2. 46 you, yeah. Usually there's about fucking 15 when we start, mate. I wonder why so many people are logged in. Why could it be that we have 50 people watching instead of our normal 15? Oh, even Big J. Big J, you haven't been here for many of the others, mate. That's great to see you, bro. I wonder why you've come on so early to chat to me. I'm complimented, bro. Thank you so much. Yeah, what's good, people, man? Thanks, all jokes aside, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let me fucking get myself in the stream and that. Right. Sheesh. All right, 1 second. It's not gonna be no drama, Jay. It's just a conversation, bro. It's not 2018, mate. I know a lot of you come on because you want to hear screaming, but that's not really me anymore, man. 1 second. All right, there we go. What's going on? Let me get back to the chat. It's the first one I've done solo, man. Oh, see Mikey as well. It's great to see you, bro. Don't think I've seen you in any of the others either. Thanks for popping up, bro. Shouts is God. Long time Don't Flop fan and that. Bro, this is so weird doing it by myself. This is really not my kind of thing to do, bro. Yeah, man, it's not 2018, bro. Sean Cray, if you're watching as well, drop a comment, man. Paul Cray, if you're watching, drop a comment. What's up, Connor? Big J Nonsense Cats, pass it on. Let's get that one up on the screen. First one on the screen. Yeah, it's weird as hell. I feel like I'm on fucking FaceTime, bro. I don't do these streams, just me, man. Big up all of you though, anyway, for real, man. Big up everyone who's been logging on to the last few, man. I hope you lot hang around for the actual reason we're meant to be streaming, which is next in line. Obviously, like I said, up until last night, this would have been launching at 8. But yeah, I just kind of felt I didn't want to ruin the fucking, I don't know if any of you watched the Crow and Pamphlet one, but it's like a trigger, bro. Not many things trigger me, but people start talking about certain people I don't like, and I end up ranting for like 10 minutes, bro. So I didn't want to do that again. I don't want to overtake another face-off and start bitching about my own personal agenda. So I thought it'd be good to just come on early. Good to see 50 of you on though, man. They've been doing good views on the rewatch and that, but we definitely haven't. Yes, Paul Dalgano, my guy, Paul Cray. What do you want to hyphenate surname? Paul Dalgano Cray. That sounds cool. Sean, if you're here, drop a comment. Let me know. Nah, Connor, this is what I'm saying, bro. I know that's what everyone's come on to try and see. It's not gonna be that, man. I got nothing that deep to say, bro. I kind of warm, to be honest. I more just want opinions from the fans and that, really. If any of you been on my Instagram today, my opinions on everything are pretty clear, man. I think I've been I'm not really one to mince words, you know what I mean? I think I've been fairly clear about how I feel about everything. Paul, I know I've heard from your brother you're hoping for explains everything, but that was a one-time thing. Yeah, all right, let's start with if you're gonna be disappointed, Chris, man, anyone who's expecting a fucking 3-hour stream with me chatting shit, calling everyone cunts, you're gonna be very disappointed, man. The word will probably slip out of my mouth, but it's not going to be like that. That was a one-time only deal. That's got crazy views, though. Shout out to everyone that watched that. I know multiple people seem to listen to it in their car like a podcast and that. I've obviously only ever listened to it back once. But I did actually say to Tom Quee, true story, I said to Tom Quee, we should react to it. And he just straight up said, "No, I'm not doing that." I thought he was going to be on it. I was like, bro, imagine that, like 3 years later, me, you, and a bottle of whiskey or whatever, like doing stop and start reactions for 3 hours. And he was like, "I'm sorry, Rowan, man, I don't really want to do that. But we're going to do some stuff soon for sure." All right, Jay, yeah, let's get to it, man. I know everyone's on here for the same reason that I wanted to come on here, man. So Jay says, you definitely thought Croatia was the one. So what? So look, Jay, for people leaving people watching, obviously, I can explain my side of the story, but you're talking about Outlook 2012, which is 9 years ago. So obviously I can say my side of the story. But you said, Jay, leave a comment. You were there. It was, who was it? Me, you, Lefty, Matter, Enigma, and a few others. But what do you mean? Because me personally, you might be right. I'd say you're probably right. That yeah, Outlook 2012 might have been sorry, this is so weird just doing it by myself. Yeah, you're probably right that Outlook 2012 was probably when for me I started noticing there was a lot of tension. Anyone who was on that holiday, you can't see it in the footage. The footage is actually some of my favorite footage we ever had when there's the dipped bowl on the beach and that. What were the battles? Matter versus Enigma, Lefty versus Mickey Worthless. What was the third one? Boski versus who did Boski battle? Somebody, I can't remember. But yeah, I feel like there was a lot of tension on that holiday. But you have to remember, like, that was when we were still on the kind of rise. Do you know what I mean? Like, we were still that was 2012, like August. That was the impact. Yeah, there you go, bro. We were still on the rise in that period, man. So I was a little bit more forgiving in that. So yeah, some awkward things definitely did happen that holiday. You are right. The 2013 one, not so much. But yeah, the 2012 one for sure. I would say that the vibe was just off, bro. It actually started. It was something so ridiculous. Big J, if you're still listening, let me know if you remember this. It actually started because I'm the kind of person, I've been like this since I was a kid, right? I've always been the kind of person. Once I get an idea in my head, I find it very difficult to focus on other things. Like, obviously not if it's a shit idea. If it's like a good idea that I think is good, I find it really hard to just, we're not doing that. I'm talking back to when I was like 5 years old, my mum and dad. I'd always be like, no, I want to go to that shop. Do you know what I mean? So I think what kicked it off at Outlook was we were staying in that hotel complex, which was actually quite nice compared to some of the artists who were like in tents on the beach in the piss and rain and that. So we were quite lucky, and it had a tennis court. And from when we came in on the coach, I was like, we need to film something in there because that's sick. That backdrop is fucking sick. Something about, I know it sounds ridiculous to say, but it's hard to explain if you weren't there, but like it was like something about that tennis court, like it just looks really picturesque with like the trees in the background and whatever. So I was like, we got enough of us here. Let's shoot something there, innit? And I think the tension began because when I started to realize it wasn't going to happen, like I slowly started to realize, like, I've kind of planted this seed super, and I know this might sound boring as fuck, but it's like, I'm only talking about it because Jay brought it up. Like, I was kind of like, that was the first time I kind of noticed I don't really feel very respected here. Like, I've planted this seed super early, and I've said we should do some filming there because when are we next going to be in Croatia? When are we next going to be in Europe to do some filming? And I've tried to be respectful of everybody's time and said, look, we're here for like 5 days. I would love at some point just for half an hour we pop over there, we film something, please. And when it got to kind of the final day, I started to realize this isn't going to happen. And if I push for it more, I'm going to look like the rude one. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to end up looking like the one who's in the wrong here. And then that is when I think people noticed me and said person really starting to rub each other the wrong way. Because I was very much like, well, you're kind of here to do a job. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure I will say similar things to what I said in the resume, but I'm trying to say them in a more straightforward way so you understand my point and it doesn't get lost in me just swearing. But that was the first time when we were in Outlook. I think Big J is right. I think up to Outlook we were doing fucking things on Brighton on the Brighton beachfront, you know, it's fucking about Tony D and Locksmith. Whoever, that's a fun day out. We'd go here, fun day out. Don't flop. Southampton, amazing. Pop down to Southampton. There was no stress. It was all just like we turn up to venue, whatever. But I think yeah, I think that it sound. I understand to you lot now. It sounds ridiculous, but it was that moment when I kind of realized, all right, well, I've patterned this whole thing for us. If we're gonna be straight about it, I've patterned the entire trip from meeting with Outlook to getting them to book us to doing the whatever, the budget. I can't even remember. It's a long time ago now. And I'm kind of like, we're all here, not on my dime. I haven't paid for it, but like metaphorically, we're here on my dime. I have sorted this out. And I'm not asking for much. Like, I would just like us to do some filming whilst we're here, because if I realized it was going to be a fucking problem, I would have rented my own camera and learned myself. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, Jay, I just saw your comment, man. And it's true. You're right. Like, no one said anything. This was always a problem with me and him, that he could never handle anybody saying anything to him that's not positive. To this day, it's still the same thing. So when I would be there kind of saying, well, bro, you're the cameraman and, you know, you're making me feel a bit awkward here. I would really like to go film there, bro, before we go. I really think it'll look good. Oh, I don't know. It's probably not going to work out. Well, no, but let's make it work out, because you're not a rapper. You're not a performer. You're not here to hold a clipboard. You're here to do one job. So I'm asking you, could you do that job for me? And I shouldn't even really have to ask more than once. If I was in your position and I've been taken to Croatia for free and actually getting paid to do it, if someone said to me, yo, you're a battle host, right? Yo, if I take you to Croatia, would you mind hosting a fucking battle? I'd go, yeah, of course I would, because I know I sound like David Brent as fuck when I say that, but it's the truth. I'd be like, yeah, of course, because that's why we're here. But yeah, so really, that I mean, I didn't even intend to tell that story really, but that's just like a bit of background. I didn't think I would end up talking about that, but I more wanted to come on early just to speak with you lot, because you're the supporters, the viewers, whatever you want to call yourselves, and I wanted to see where you're all at with the situation, really, because most of you watching this will have seen listened to the explains everything. Like I said, that was a one-off thing, man. I ain't trying to, it's not my style to be calling people this, that, and the other. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't like doing it. I don't do it if I feel like I'm backed into a corner. But I just wanted to see what the fans are saying, because it's like, is it, I don't even know how I want to say it. I haven't prepped anything to say at all. Like, literally, this is the first time I've done it. It's more like saying, do you lot think this is normal? Basically, that's what I'm saying, because I feel like it's clearly not normal to me. This level of unhealthy obsession. Like, if you haven't been on my Instagram, if it doesn't matter whether you follow me or not on public, go on my Instagram. I'm sure, to be honest, we got nearly 100 people watching. Like I said, usually we have like 20 at this time, so I'm sure most of you here from IG. So big up all of you for following me and checking out my shit anyway. But this is what I'm saying, bruv. Like, is it normal? Do you lot consider this level of obsession this far down the line and this late in the day? Do you think it's fair game? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, because to me, it's not. To me, it's really fucking strange, and it's really weird, because if you come from Instagram, you'll know what I said. You know that I just got a text like out the blue, absolutely out the blue. I didn't even know we didn't have each other blocked or whatever, because we have each other blocked on all social media since I think 2017. We've had each other blocked on all social media, and I just get a message out the blue being accused of messaging him abuse on the Sounds Like website. Like, is that, most of you watching this, I don't recognize your names, which means you probably haven't met me, but like, some of you watching this have met me. Like, I know you don't know everything about me, but like, there's things that are more believable, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's things that you could accuse me of that people will go, oh, that sounds like a thing to do. But like, going on the website of your show that, like, I've hand on heart, Mum's Life, never watched the episode of, and I never will. I tried to be respectful about this the other night on the stream when everybody was asking me and saying stuff, and someone quoted something from Sounds Like, and I just kind of said, yeah, I'm sure you understand I don't watch that show. But it's like, I think I'm kind of glad this has happened, because it's like, I think it's giving some context to why I say this. It's not like I'm saying you took the piss out of me in 2018 and now I'm not fucking with your show. It's like, now, bro, like, you can't live a day in your fucking life without thinking about me. And he's not the only one. He's the worst culprit, but he's not the only one. A lot of other people in this scene are just, it's definitely increasing when they see how successful we're getting back to being now. Now, you know, shouts out my boy Danny every time, shouts out Sean, shouts out Craig. Like, we had a vision for Next in Line and we have pulled it off. Like, we have sold it out, and I'm just speaking factually now, right? You know, I've said this on my IG today. I'm not going to be humble about this, because it's that time is done. Like, we've sold the venue out very fucking easily with little effort. Getting my guy Patrick, shout out to Crow every single fucking time, getting little flyers from him that say this many tickets left is all we have done, and it's sold out. And it's always when these things happen that these guys come out the woodwork. Like, don't tell me it's coincidence that all over his social media, he's seeing people he follows are battling at the event. One of his best friends he runs the fucking stupid thing with is headlining the event, bro. Do you not think these things are connected? I then get a drunk text written like a fucking 5-year-old saying, you're sending me like, bro, I've seen myself on the screen, bro, and I can't believe this is real. Look, let me break something down to you, yeah? Let me break something down to you, lot, because there's a lot of you on here watching. Let me break this down to you. Like, the simplest way I can put this situation, yeah, is I went ham on my fucking Explains Everything, right? Like, ham. If you ain't seen it, check it out. Like, I went probably maybe too ham. Do you know what I mean? I was starting to come across a little bit unhinged, like, but so I went kind of ham on it. But the reason I went so ham is because I thought that was it, right? That's the easiest way I can break this down to you, right? So I thought, all right, you've done your thing with Ark. Like, Ark, that was mad off key as well. Like, Ark kind of being on a thing where someone's calling me a cunt. Like, I didn't rate that. To this day, I don't rate that. I thought that was very off key behavior. But that's how I see it. See it from my point of view, right? You've done your thing. It got like, views were crazy back then. Only 3 years ago, it was like got like 50k or something. So there's a video of 50k views of a guy calling me a cunt. Long story short, that I had no awareness of what's happening. Bang, goes online one day. And I said, I don't hold anything against Tom Cree, battle rap resume. He's just a battle rap journalist. We and him are friends, but he's got to show love to everyone. Do you know what I mean? Other league owners have tried to stick it on him for showing love to everybody. I respect it. Do you know what I mean? But then I kind of thought, right, so, all right, so you've done your thing now, and you go hard at me. Do you know what I mean? And some of the things he said were true. And I think I said this in my battle rap resume. The thing with me is, I've never, ever, ever, ever had a problem admitting when I'm wrong about things. So certain things he said in his podcast about me were true. Most of it was made up and exaggerated. But he said little bits about, you know what, the thing is with Rowan, he has a tendency to whatever. And I was like, you know what, that's actually true, I do. And I got to work on that. So I kind of thought, right, what we're going to do now is I'm going to go give my side of the story, which I did. And I find, you know, you can hear it in my voice. Like I said, if you haven't listened to it, check it out. Explains Everything. You can hear it in my voice when I'm doing it. It's like a detox, because I'm saying all the things, some of these things date back, like Big J's talk about 2012. I'm talking about things that date back 5-6 years from when I was recording the podcast. And then I went Thomas Wood is explains everything. If battle rap resume, explains everything. It'll be the top result if you search it, man. So yeah, so I kind of thought, right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get everything out of my system like you have, and then I think it's gonna be dead. Not we're gonna be boys. I would never want to be friends with him, have a drink with him, work with him. That's fine. He don't want to do the same with me. But I just thought it'll be over though, because then you've called me a cunt. Long story short, I've called you a cunt. And like, if you listened, you know it was a very long story that I'm cutting short now. But it just kind of exacerbated things. Is what you have to understand about him, and people who are watching this who've been in the scene for a while, whether you're fans or whatever, you will understand this. Yeah, I mean, I'll put your comment on the screen because I want to show all sides. I got honestly tell you, bro, you're wrong. I appreciate your comment, man, for real. Yeah, and he took it down because I think he's embarrassed about it, bro. And I'll be straight. Like I said, there's no point lying to you lot, man. I'm embarrassed about mine as well. Neither of them should be up there, man. Neither of them should be up there. They're both cringy as fuck. They're not a podcast where I think I come across well when I'm talking about my my story about Don't Flop and whatever. He's just dissing me for no reason. Like it's cringy. I just did mine because I felt like I had to. But yeah, you have to understand, bro. I guess from your point of view, I can see why you can say that because you're not, on the inside or whatever. But I promise you, like I said, if you've read anything I said on my Instagram today, it's relentless. His text he sent me on yesterday was the first one I've received in a long time. But it's not just about what he says to me. It's like we know a lot of the same people, and any one of them will say to me at any given time, he doesn't stop talking about you, bro. It's relentless. I know anytime he gets drunk, multiple people have told me, anytime he's drunk, he gets aggressive and he will, because he's quite a big guy. Do you know what I mean? I'm not scared of him for shit. He texted me. That's what he said in his text yesterday. He was like, you're scared of me in person. And it's like, bro, I've been in so many places with you and you can't look me in. Like, he literally can't look me in the eye because he knows he's a fraud. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a weird one because it's like, it would be so much easier if we did just say it was dead for everybody. But because you lot watching this, most of you will know, for any of this, you that watching this have just come from Instagram and are kind of more casual fans, just to explain, the person I'm speaking about, our beef is not actually an issue with me and him. I know that sounds ridiculous, and to people who are watching this who are big heads, I know you've heard this story a million times. But to explain this for the more casual fans, like this person who, he's quite literally obsessed with me. The beef is actually to do with somebody else. It's that he thinks I mistreated somebody else, which again, I hold my hands up, I did, and I got no problem. I'm not remotely embarrassed or ashamed about saying that. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. So basically, most of you will know the story. I kind of took the piss out of somebody who I was working on Don't Flop with, and then he kind of took it upon himself to be the knight in shining armor and try to take me on in some kind, not like a rap battle sense, but like battle me as if like it's me versus you now, and it's kind of like, but we haven't actually got any issues. Like, Big J is talking about underlying issues. We've always, me and him always had underlying issues, always. But as far as like real, like, fuck you, we've never actually got to that point. Maybe we should have done. I've said this many times since. I think he's not the kind of person that is used to people telling him no or speaking back to him, because a lot of the scene are very scared. I'm going to be frank, man. I'm not here to suck anybody's dick. Like, a lot of you lot watching this are scared of him. And I'm sorry. And a lot of you battle rappers watching this, you are scared of you. And I don't mean in a physical sense, but you're scared of the power that he holds. And that's why he has this still ever growing problem with me, is that he has no power over me, and he never will, and he never did. That because it's like, Don't Flop's my thing, bro. Like, you have to understand this. Like, Don't Flop's like, we need to just get some things straight, right? Don't Flop's here because of me. You might not want to accept that. Some battle rappers might not want to accept that. Some fans might not like it because they want to side with the little blonde-haired fucking surfer dude. Whatever, bro. If we're speaking factually, we're all here watching this now because of me. Whether it's because of bad things I've done, good things I've done, we're here because of me. And he always had a problem with that. But it's like, but you shouldn't have a problem with that, because you should just be grateful you're involved. Because the line, especially when we're by the way, sorry, yeah, you're all leaving some great comments. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to do it all at once. Yeah, I always kind of felt like, again, not to keep talking about fucking Cypher in a tennis court, but that was the first time I was kind of like, bro, like, where's the appreciation? Like, you're kind of doing what you love and you're being paid for it. And do you not think back then we could have put a thing on Facebook? Hey, is there any cameramen that want to come film for Don't Flop? Do you know how many fucking emails I would have in my inbox? Even now, if I put a tweet up now, need some new cameramen, I'll get at least 5. Back then, I probably would have got 50. No exaggeration. So it's like, it was always confusing to me. And then it was like, it kind of snowballed, but never got to a point where it was, fuck you, bro. Fuck you back, Rowan. Do you know what I mean? Because, and I said this on my battle rap resume, and this part of me hasn't changed, that a lot of you watching this are to blame. If you're not, you can hold your hands up and say he's not talking about me. In the Chris Rock, he ain't talking about me. Like, cool. But a lot of you watching this are to blame for the way he is today. Because any of you that have been around and Don't Flop for 10 plus years know that when he came in, he was just a normal human being. I like the guy. He would never say that about me now, but I promise you, when I first met him, I thought he was a decent human being. We were quite different, and we always had a little bit of friction in the way we relate to one another, but I thought he was a decent human being, and he did a lot, for us, a lot of driving. I always appreciated that. He was always driving us around and that, and taking us. He never complained. There's a fair play for that. But then it's kind of like, as time goes on, he kind of was like, right, I need to be a person now. Do you know what I mean? I need to be a name. I can't be a cameraman because that makes me weak. I need to be a person that has control. And then obviously that having control ends up with us, I guess, buying into it. And I say us as in me and Freddie. We end up making him officially part. I mean legally, not just like, oh, you're in a Facebook group chat. I mean, you're legally now part of Don't Flop, Limited or whatever. And kind of, you would think again from that point, you would think that would improve things. That's what I thought, honestly. I wasn't, fully honest with Freddie at a time. I did feel weird about it, and I if you'd have told me to toss a coin, like, would you rather sign him into the business or not? I know my gut would have said, yeah, actually, no, I think we should keep it me and you. But as much as I disagreed with a lot of his behavior, and this is before, obviously, now the obsession and the tweeting and whatever. This is when his behavior in general just kind of peeved me off a little bit or whatever. Like, I was like, no, do you know what? We're going to take a risk. We'll take a risk. And I'm going to believe that by signing him into the business, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think about exactly what I'm saying is. I'm saying the right thing. Like, I kind of believe that, yeah, signing into the business would alleviate that. What do you actually do, bro? Like, what, like your name is, I'm the cameraman. You want to shake everybody's hand, but I'm kind of like, what? But what are you actually doing for me to be paid for? And I thought, no, this is going to stop. And I genuinely felt that. I genuinely believe that, no, once we've showed you, look, we appreciate you, bro. You're now legally part of the company. We can't do shit without consulting you. That's when I thought, he's going to wake up now. And yeah, long story short, that was probably 2015. And then you get to 2017, and most of you will know what happened. If any of you don't know what happened, as I said, I had a fallout with somebody else that was nothing to do with my cameraman, and my cameraman just got fully involved. And yeah, I'd say 2017, 18, 19, it was relentless. I mean, definitely 17 and 18 was relentless. In answer to your question, bro, this is what I'm saying. I've never seen him even raise his fist to someone, bro, and I've spent months of my life with this geezer. So yeah, when he's texting me saying you don't want to fight me, I'm thinking, to be fair, bro, I don't want to fight you. Why would I want to fight anybody? But this implication that you're like some fucking hard man bully in school, like my man thinks he's whatever his name is from the fucking in-betweeners. It's like, bro, you're not hard. Like you grew up in a fucking nice, polite area, nice home. You went to a polite school, a polite uni, and studied film, fam. Like you're not gully like that. So it's like, it's going to these battle rap events and it's being around. Like I said, I'm not trying to, you can get hurt by this if you want, but it's by being around some of you lot that suck this guy's dick every time you see him when he's at a battle event. It's what makes him message me these things. Because again, you might have seen me say this on Instagram, but the last contact I had with him with this kind of message saying you ain't shit, whatever, was after the Battle in Demons event. Now, for anyone that doesn't, I'm going to try and read these comments, sorry, and keep talking. This is so difficult. I need someone to do these comments for me. For anyone that doesn't know, rest in peace to Pete Cashmore. Pete Cashmore was, he wasn't a close friend of mine. I'm not going to beg it just because he's passed away. He was just someone that came across our radar. Actually, because of Plan B. If anyone is old enough to remember who Plan B is, Plan B did an interview with Pete Cashmore for Nuts Magazine, and he said, I've been watching this thing called Don't Flop. And this is when we had about 2,000 subscribers. So we were blown away. Pete Cashmore got in touch with me and said, hello, mate, I'm from Nuts Magazine. This is how you know, that's how long ago it was. I've heard about your thing. I absolutely love it. Let's now fast forward. That was 2010, so 2019, I think he passed away. Like I said, I wasn't in contact with him. I didn't know him. We're not going to make this about him and who was closer, because that's not what the conversation is about. But so this event comes. Now, me and my friends at the time, I wasn't the first one to say it, right? I was not going to be the one to come out of my face and say, this is kind of just like a big fuck you to me, though, isn't it? Because that makes me seem like I've got some next level delusion of grandeur, which I haven't. I'm really not like that at all. Now, one of my friends who I know will be watching the stream says to me, completely unprovoked by me, this event is kind of just basically saying, fuck, don't flop. To which I said, well, I agree, and I'm glad you've said that, because I'm not a stupid person. I promise you I'm not. Like, I'm glad you said that, but I'm not going to commandeer something that on the surface is celebrating somebody's life, right? I'm not that kind of guy. So I'll keep my mouth shut, because remember, at this point, nobody had said something about me. No one said anything about me, but it was clear. Like, what made it clear was they released a graphic, right? Now, anyone who went to the event, sorry, I keep cutting myself off because I'm trying to do the comments as well. Anyone who went to the event will know they released a graphic right before the event, and it was like, this event is brought to you by. Now, my friend sent it to me and was like, with a crying emoji, like, it may as well say not Don't Flop, because it said logos of things you have never in your fucking life thought of. And suddenly they're all collaborating on this event, and it's all in memory of Pete. And like I said, this whole time I was like, God, it's hard having to bite my tongue, but I'm going to let this ride. The event happens. The event's a success. I actually retweeted the flyer, I remember, just to show, like, even though you've released this thing to show Don't Flop's not involved, it's about the death of somebody that has, really was the first guy to ever put us in a magazine, the first guy to ever put us in The Guardian as well, whatever. I'm going to show respect for that. He wasn't my personal friend, but I will respect somebody for what they did if they've passed away, So I retweeted the flyer. I think I put it on our Instagram as well. I said you can get tickets from here. Just to make it clear, like, I'm not trying to cop block this event. Just do your thing in it. But when you know him as well and as intricately as I knew him, I knew at some point he wouldn't be able to resist. I knew I was like, at some point, he will say, in some manner, fuck Rowan, basically. And I thought, I'm going to wait and be proved right here. And I thought, I can't believe this is going to happen. This guy is going to somehow use the death of somebody to take a dig at me. Now, I've got the tweet somewhere on my old phone. Like I said, I wasn't trying to do preparation for this stream or nothing. I got other stuff to do. he deactivated his Twitter for a while. I don't know if that means the tweet's no longer there. At some point, I will show everybody who's watching this tweet. It might be in a few weeks, whatever. But he then tweeted on, I think it was the same day or the next morning, something about today made me realize something battle rap's amazing before some guy fucked it up. Now let's break this down, people, right? Because this is what you all come to really hear me speak about. So let's get into it, right? You're doing an event about mental health, and what you think is a sensible way to behave after that is after we all let's be honest, most of you, even the ones who were scared to speak up about him, like, I'm not, I'll speak for you. Most of you knew it was an ego thing for him, right? I can't speak for Furtz. I don't fuck with Furtz at all. I don't care if it's an ego thing for him. He might have loved Cashmore. I don't know. But I don't fuck with anybody that was involved in that event. Let me make that clear. But obviously I fuck with Bagnall the least. And he said some guy, that's all I can remember. I wish I had the tweet to hand. But he was like basically saying some guy ruined battle. And I thought, bro, one, I literally made you in the scene, bro. I brought you in. I fathered you in this scene, man. I big broed you, even though you're older than me. Like, come on, man. But also I thought the use of some guy. Imagine if I was a weaker minded person. I'm very lucky. A lot of you watching this will have seen all the stuff that's been said about me on the forums by all the nerds, the geeks, whatever. I'm blessed as a person that I'm a very focused individual and I get on my stuff. I just want to be left by my own devices to do what I want to do, right? But imagine if I wasn't. Imagine if I was a suicidal person. Bear in mind, this event, a big focus of this event was suicide, right? Imagine if I was a weaker person and signing on Twitter and Facebook and seeing people calling me a cunt could make me feel suicidal. Like I said, luckily, bro, touch wood or whatever, and shouts to the way I was raised and that, it could never happen. It could never in a million years happen. But I saw that, and I'll be honest, that was the moment I stopped giving a fuck about the scene to a degree. Obviously, we're here right now and we're doing these face-offs and big up everybody because I've got a lot of love for what we're doing now. But I'm saying at that moment, not to get overly deep, but at that moment, when I saw him tweet that and nobody pulled him up on it, I thought, a lot of you ain't dumb. A lot of you battle rappers ain't dumb. You write some of the cleverest bars I've ever heard. You know what he's just done is out of line. He's used somebody's death as a weapon against because he doesn't fuck with And I watched and not a single person pulled him up on it. And it was that moment I thought, cool, do you know what, man? Battle rap needs me in it to be popping in the UK and no one's going to kick me out of it. But a big chunk of me doesn't care about this shit anymore because you're spineless. And that's and I still have it in mind with certain battle rappers. I would even book certain battle rappers because they're not bad people. But I will always remember you didn't make a comment about that and you allowed him to feel that was okay. Now, there was one thing I could find. I'm going to show you lot. I hope I've made my point clear enough about that. This thing I could quickly find on my phone, right? So I'm going to show you. This is something I found just to prove what I'm saying is the truth. So I just found this one thing, right? Let me see if I can show you. So to see the date, just to show that I'm telling the truth, 29th of July, 2019. Now, if you want to search and check I'm being legit, right? The event was the 28th of July, 2019. Look it up. Battling Demons, Pete Cashmore, 28th of July, right? Now, the next day, unprovoked, this is what he texts me. Days as amazing as yesterday make me so annoyed. You fucked it all up. I'm going to hold this so you can really read this and you can see it's legit. 29th of July, 2019, the day after the event, he texts me. Now, we had no contact at all. We weren't in contact. Like I said, I didn't even know he didn't have me blocked. And he texts me this. This event was meant to be about Pete Cashmore, bro. And he texted me this and tweeted about me as well. See? Days as amazing as yesterday make me so annoyed. You fucked it all up. Now, let's go to the mental health aspect of what he sent. Let's just go back to what I just said. Imagine if I was having an awful, bad mental health day. I've had them. I've told him I was having them before when we worked together and he laughed at me and said I was making excuses. Now, imagine if I was having a really bad day bad day. And I get a text out of the blue from someone who I know hates me, which is weird enough to deal with. I don't hate many people, bro. I hate is horrible. Do you know what I mean? It's not a nice thing. Battle rap is about fake, faux hate. Do you know what I mean? But imagine I was in a dark place that day and I get a text saying, you fucked everything up. Now, I haven't checked the comments for a while, but this is what I'm trying to get at. And I was always wondering in my life when I'd bring that up. But today, for the fact he come out of his face, he had a couple too many fucking shandies at the Fiddlers. You lot gassed him up and made him feel big. He's no one. And you got him gassed to the point he texts me saying, I don't want to fight him. I'm scared of him. You've used the sounds like comment form to text me abuse. But this is what I'm saying. What I just said about the Pete Cashman thing, what are you lot's opinions on this? Because you lot are meant to be giving me your thoughts on this, right? Is that normal? Is it normal to use somebody's death to take shots at someone you used to work with and didn't even film anything for when you were asked? Or is that psychotic, obsessive behavior? I'm going to wait and see. I want to see some in the comments because I actually want to catch up on this. Morva says, yeah, no, we're not. We are still on Facebook. We're still brothers on Facebook, man. But nah, in what the way you're talking, nah, we're not. We haven't. But it's because of the guy I'm speaking about. I promise I know, trust me, I'm not stupid. I know that there is nothing real battle fans in the UK would love more than me and Kruger to make. I am not an idiot. I'm very aware, but you have to understand with the way things are connected, with the sounds like thing they're trying to get popping and with this and that, you have to understand that's just not something that will happen. I have no personal problem with him. Like, he'd never wronged me. You will never in your life hear me say a bad word. I said some wild stuff on my battle rap resume because I was pissed at all of them. As a lot of you will know, they sent me some email trying to kick me out of the company that I brought them in on. So it was fuck all of them, including Freddie on that one day. Apart from that one day, though, you'll never in your life hear me say a bad word about him. I think he has his faults. And I think we're very different people. I'm not sure if running a company together was the right decision. If not, I'm being polite. The answer is no. The answer, we shouldn't have run a company together. But yeah, no, it was not the right decision. But I would say I get asked this question a lot, all the time. People I know at Next in Line, I know enough of you are going to say, "Oh my God, when are you going to make it?" The answer is, we would never be best friends again. Do you know what I mean? We were like inseparable for a long period of our life. We would never be best friends again. But it would not be if other people weren't involved in the situation. And this isn't actually just Bagnall. There's other people that are very negative, positive influences in that kind of crowd, who don't even need to be named. If they weren't part of it, I would honestly say we could be on amicable terms, which I know is all you lot would want. I know none of you want us to be beefing. You know what I mean? He's never come out and diss me. I would never come out and diss him ever. I do believe that if certain things were different, we would be on okay terms, enough to just see him at an event and go, "You're right, bro. Yeah, what you saying? Good, cool." Right now, if I saw him, I think it would be awkward. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on screen as well, bro. I'm not gonna hide away from this. It's very easy to believe that. Fair play to you. I know you probably do believe that, man. And my only answer is I just don't care because only the people in the situation know. And I see people have been poisoned, and it's scary. It's what the influence Bagnall has over people's minds in battle. If you're just a fan that's never been to an event, you live in fucking the Hebrides or whatever, he's nothing to you. He's just a geezer that's stamping his feet and ruining the clashes. But you have to understand, when people start coming to battle rap events and they're around this guy and he's got a presence where you see one person sucking his dick, you think, oh, that's the only way I've got to be. And the only person in that room you'll see not doing it is me. So yeah, I look like the odd one out, but that's just because I don't owe you anything. I brought you in. It would be very, very different if the fucking league was called Do Bagnall. If it was called Yes Bagnall, Please Bagnall, Fine, whatever, bro. If that was the battle rap league, yeah, you might see a little bit more of me making an effort. When I've brought you in, we're on I'm not saying I'm above you, but we're equal human beings, man. Like you're not any better than me. My power of what I hold and my skills, I'm very certain of what my skills are. I know what my skills are. I know what I bring to it. I know what I'm bringing to this event we're doing in 3 weeks' time. I know exactly what I'm bringing to it. I know exactly what the others are bringing to it. I know there's some battlers battling that are going to be doing shit that I could never fucking dream of. There's some battlers battling I think I'm better than because I'm still a fucking battle rapper. So, like, you should be there on a level playing field with me and we should be showing each other respect. But bumps in the road get hit when out of 100 people, is the only one that's not showing him that love. That's why then comes across as the lowest common denominator or whatever. Because if everybody is saying, oh, why is he not towing the line? It makes it feel like towing the line is what you should be doing. But the fact is you're wrong. Nobody should be doing that. We're all just human beings. We're just doing this fucking silly battle rap thing, trying to have a laugh, bruv. Like Big J, if you're still watching, we're just trying to have a laugh. I'm trying to go Southampton with Big J and hear Big J talk about, oh, your mum's a fucking a guava or something, bro. Do you know what I mean? Your mum's a fucking remote control car. That's all I care about, bro. But these man come in and they make it about egos and money and, oh, you don't respect. Bro, what are you talking about, man? Like, we're just trying to have fun here. Most you lot watching, I know, are the casual fans on Instagram. You don't actually give a fuck about any of this at all. All you care about, you lot message me literally every day saying, good to see Don't Flop back going. This is all I want to see. That's what you forget. I know some of you watching are the die-hard fans. You forget that most of the casual fans couldn't care less. They just want to see a battle that's filmed well, that's hosted properly, and that has no chokes in 6 rounds. If I'm chatting shit, let me know. But if I'm speaking to you right now, leave a comment. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me catch up on this for a second still. Yeah, there you go. Exactly, bro. Exactly. This is what I'm saying, man. It's not his beef. It was never his beef. It never should have been his beef. The only person that should have had any problem was somebody that you to this day have not heard say fucking a single negative thing. That's my whole point. Yeah, let me catch up on some more. See, I'm gonna show this as well. This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. From the outside, this is my point. Why do you think I never said anything? What you've just said exactly, because I know that's how it comes across, mate. I've seen you on a couple of the streams. You've been watching all of them, so I'm not gonna try and mug you off, bro. Like, just because I disagree with you. I understand your point, but you've just proven mine, bro. This is why I said nothing, because I was like, if I come out and make a man's death about me, what does that make me look like? But then it's other people off their own backs saying to me, that event is literally trying to put you in the ground. It's that Don't Flop's operating at 10% capacity. It's trying to put you on 0. And let me make this very clear to you, bro. You might be a girl, sorry, I don't know. If those tweets had never happened, you wouldn't be hearing me say this now. That's what I'm saying. If those tweets had never happened, I'm gonna hold my hands up. I'd be sitting here right now, still 100% believing that it was trying to take shots on me. Like I said, releasing graphics with a million different leagues on saying this is brought to you by, when you could have literally released one and said Don't Flop aren't involved in this. This isn't about it's about whatever. I would have, like I said, I'm not going to bullshit any of you. You're all my fans. You're the ones that keep us going. I'm not going to lie to any one of you. I would have to this day still believed that, but you would have never heard me say it. The reason I'm saying it is because there was tweets and texts, which I've showed you lot, making it about me. A man's death. That is the most extreme thing that can happen to any of us. A man died who'd given a lot to the scene. Like I said, he wasn't my friend. I'm not going to say I loved everything about Pete Cashmore. I didn't love everything about Pete Cashmore, but I had respect for somebody that got me in the fucking papers. And he showed us love and he got us out there. He came to events. He gave, you know what I mean? I talked to him. I've had many drinks with Pete Cashmore. He was somebody I've come across in my life. And just because he wasn't my friend, I was disgusted to see it be used as a weapon against me. And you can believe that I'm making it up. That's absolutely okay. But what you cannot deny is that tweets were written about me on the day of the event, when it should have been all about Pete Cashmore. And what you cannot deny is the text I just showed you on the next day, completely unprovoked by me. This is a fact. We're not making this up. I'm not photoshopping nothing out here. You can't deny that. I have the tweet somewhere. I will find the tweet for you lot at some point. These are facts. That's all I'm dealing with today is facts. This is why I don't feel the need to be screaming and shouting for you. Like, I'm sorry to let some of you down that were really hoping for Explains Everything Part 2. You're never going to get that out of me again, because I see everything for what it is now. And like I said, that day when a lot of you watching this allowed a man you all followed to diss me on the day celebrating someone who had fucking lost their life, that was the day I said I really lost 40% of my love for battle rap. And again, I was like, I don't need to tweet this. I'm not somebody that needs to tweet every single one of my opinions to get validation like he is. I'm gonna just, this is how I feel. I'm gonna talk to my boys about it and say, this is off key, man. This is really off key. I'm not comfortable with this at all, that someone's death is being used as a weapon. But it's 2 years later now, and the fact I'm still being abused. And it's not just him. This is what I'm saying. The other guys are all nerds and losers as well, but you have to understand, like, they're still there. You might not see them tweeting as much, but any event they go to, every conversation they have is about me, because someone I know will overhear it, or they'll literally say it to somebody I know or whatever. Like, they are so fixated on me. I'm just sitting here in my fucking attic. Look at me. I'm just chilling here in my attic. Do you understand how fucking berserk it makes these guys that I'm still around? That's what you need to get. Sorry, I'm trying to see the it's quite funny. Yeah, that to be fair, that was a bit of a flop. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. This is what I'm getting at, bro. But where were you people at the time, bro? Where were you lot saying this at the time? Because it's very easy to say this when you're anonymous on a stream, bro. This is what I'm saying. I was the only one at the time that dared say, what's going on with this, man? Because it's right. All of you watching this know this. He never cared about mental health. Never. I was trying to say this without saying it, but let's be real, bro. If you care about mental health, you don't text somebody that you know knows that you hate them saying you fucked everything up. What I kind of didn't, bro, because I'm sitting here right now with a sold out event and my next one will sell out. And so will the next one. And then we're going to go abroad and we'll do some cool shit abroad. Me and Quill, shout out my brother Quill every fucking time. Bagnall's always had an issue with Quill because Quill won't turn on me. Quill's a stubborn motherfucker like me and Bagnall are. So shout out my guy. Me and Quill have a tumultuous relationship and we joke about it all the time. But that's my fucking boy, because he told, and any of you been following me on Instagram for a while will remember this. Quill told Bagnall straight, you don't determine who I'm friends with. You will never determine who my mates are, bro. And Rowan is my friend, and that's how it's going to be. And Bagnall basically stopped being friends with him for it. They're okay now, but he basically cut Quill off because he couldn't bear the fact Quill was like, you ain't got no power over me. I'm not some fanboy that's scared of you, bro. Like, I'll be friends with Rowan as long as I want to be friends with him. So yeah, the point I'm playing is me and Quill, we're already planning overseas trips. Shout out my guy Impact, he's going to come as well. Lefty too. All my people, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. You have to understand me, guys, watching this. It kills them inside that I'm here, because the 2018 especially, it was just tweet after tweet after tweet after tweet, Facebook comment after comment. And every day I brushed it off. I said, don't flop's going to get back there. And yeah, it's been a long journey. Do you think I'm proud of fucking Zen's send for Kids Real getting 6K? Because that's the biggest number we hit recently. Shout out Zen. That video is the sickest video we've probably put up this year, and it should be on 60K. Don't think I'm sitting here getting gassed over 6,000 views because it's the most we got in a while, bro. I'm here like, now we're gonna kill Next in Line. They're gonna get mad views. Then we're gonna kill the birthday. Then we're gonna do something else up north. Then we're gonna go back to the southwest. Then we're gonna go to Brighton. Then we're gonna go to fucking Germany. I'm already speaking with people in Germany about going back out there. Then we're gonna go to France. Do you get the point I'm making? That they tried to stop the train and they couldn't do it. They using people's deaths, using multiple other people, using Freddie as a weapon. My old best friend that I had one problem with that I fucked up, using him as a weapon. And Don't Flop is still here. So big up Shuffle, big up Canal, like I said, big up Quill, Impact, Lefty, big up Sean Cray, everyone, big up fucking Tidal, big up everyone that was just like, you man, do whatever you're doing, I'll battle for you, but I'm also fucking with Eurgh and don't flop, because it's the original. You can't, we're talking facts here, guys, right? You can't deny it. Everybody can try downplay what I've done, and you can do it till the cows come home, but it doesn't change what is true. Don't Flop will always be the most recognized battle rap outfit. And do you know why that is, bro? Because of me. I'm tired of being humble. Everybody else gets their shine. You let Bagnall tell you lot that he did everything. You let him say that he created. I've literally seen him say that he created it. You man let all these guys run wild. My old digital person that did literally no work. No work. You let them run around and say they made Don't Flop, but who's the one that's still here? With no effort, bruv. No, I'm trying to be polite about this. No effort. I just sold out the Fiddlers. And when I say I mean me and the people I'm working with now. I just did that. Because the people I'm working with now don't give a fuck about them guys that are still obsessing about me. And we're going to sell out the next event. And it's going to make them angry. Like all you lot here interacting with the stream is killing them. So you man are probably watching the stream. Shout out to you. Like, it's killing all of you that I'm here. And I didn't just go, oh, I can't handle this anymore. Oh, you wrote a nasty tweet about me. Nah, bro, I'm about. But I'm about because of, one, the mentality I've been brought up with, and two, all the people that stayed loyal. I'm going to shout them out non-stop. Quill, Sean Cray, Lefty, Impact, my guys, bro. Danny Jack. Me and Danny Jack might have fallen out, and I give him a hard fucking time. That's my fucking brother, man. Don't ever get it fucking twisted in your life. He might have fucked up, but that's done. That's my guy, bro. Sean Cray is my boy forever. Do you know why? Because he said to me, don't let them guys make you believe Don't Flop ain't shit. Don't Flop is the one, bro. And that's why we're here right now. And the point I wanted to chat with all of you is just to say, like, when does it stop, guys? Don't Flop fucked up and went on a, whatever you want to call it, hiatus. 2017. 4 years now. June 2000. Don't think of that shit isn't etched in my memory just because I get on with my life. I still remember. Do you know what I mean? 4 years. When does it end, bro? When the fuck does it end? When do you just leave me alone? You won't ever fight me because you are pussy, and that's fine. I'm not, this is the difference. I'm not texting any of you man saying, let's have a fucking scrap. When have you ever heard me say that? Ever? Why do you think there's other people in battle rap I wouldn't call a pussy? There's people in battle rap. This is one thing I did think earlier to say. This is the one thing I thought earlier to say. There's other people in battle rap that don't fuck with me, and that's fine. I don't fuck with them either, but you know what? I will not be coming out of my face going, you're a fucking pussy. Do you know why? Because they'll punch the shit out of me, bro. There's certain people in this scene that if I say you are a pussy, they'll turn up on my doorstep and go, what was you saying, bro? Let's go. These guys aren't on it. And that's okay. I'm not on it. I don't know the last time I was in a physical fight, bro. I'm not on it. But don't tell me I'm scared of you, because I'm not one of these nerds at these other leagues events. I come from the Don't Flop era, bruv. This is literally where we had to fucking battle on the street and people were calling you every racial slur under the sun. You don't scare me, bro. Chill. And I will keep asking this question. When does it end? When's the day you wake up and you just go, do you know what, bro? Rowan's got a point. Like, I'm a weirdo. I need to stop this. And also to the fans, when is the day that you lot get a backbone, man? I'm not saying this to everybody. By the way, I didn't shout out. I know Mikey's watching. That's my brother as well. Big up Mikey C every fucking time. That's my guy. I ripped the shit out of him as well, but that is my G, man. So that's my question. And it's not a rhetorical question, guys. It's a real fucking question. When is the moment you just understand Don't Flop isn't stopping and it's just going to carry on? Because we're too strong. Our fan base is too strong. Do you not think it's weird that like the views are down, but the ticket sales are up? Do you know what that is? Because we got fans in real life. That's something that hardly any league can say. And I mean round the world. I'm not trying to diss anybody, but Don't Flop has real fans. And I'm not saying of me. Let me make that clear. I'm not saying you're fans of me. Yeah, some of you fucking big up my little 8-year-words things here and there. I'm not saying that's the main reason you watch Don't Flop. I'm saying we as collectively Don't Flop, we have fans. We have hundreds of thousands. Why do you think I can go to Bristol in 1 day's time and drop a flyer and I'll have 50 people turn up? Do you think if any other league tried that, it would work? No. So why can't we just let each other build, bro? Except that you tried to end Don't Flop and it didn't work. Fair play for trying. I probably would have done the same if I was in your position, right? You saw a chance to try and get power. It didn't work. I'm still here. I don't tweet about you unless you tweet about me. I don't put you on my Instagram unless you talk about me. But every time you speak about me, and this goes to all of you, there's about 4 or 5 of you, and you lot, most of you know what I'm talking about. Anytime you talk about me, I'm going to come back at you. But I'll never be the first one. Do you know why? Because I'm too busy running events, which is what you lot want to see. That's what you lot message me all the fucking time. By the way, I know it's 8:05. I'll bring everyone on soon. That's all you lot message me all the time is I don't care about the beef. When are you going to get back to the battles? But my answer to you lot is, I'm sorry I can't reply to all of you on Instagram. I'm trying to reply to you all now. My answer to the question is, I would love to. I would love to be at a point where if me and Bagnall, me and Bam, because like I said, I don't fuck with Bamalam whatsoever. I don't fuck with any of these other people. They're not good people in my books. But I'm not going to be out here saying I'm going to fight all of them. But it should be at a point where we can be in a room with each other and it's not going to ruin the event. Because we're not the only battle rap company in the UK right now. Do you know what I mean? People are doing other things. We're not the only fucking hip-hop company. There's a big chance we could be at the same hip-hop company now lockdown's been unrestricted or whatever, because we go to all the same hip-hop nights in London, all the same ones in Manchester. There's so many opportunities we might be in the same room. When's the point you can say, do you know what? I hold my hands up. I did try some fuck shit with you. I respect that you've owned up to what you've done. I'm now going to own up to what I've done. As of today, let's just bury it. I'm not going to send you random texts. I'm not going to weaponize people's failures or people's demises against you. I'm not going to, talk about you non-stop to your friends. I'm just going to, if you come up, say what I say, and a lot of you watching this can vouch for this. If you bring up Bagnall to me, or you bring up Freddie, any of them guys, I say, sorry, I'd really rather not talk about it. I won't sit there unless I've had fucking 7 pints. It might be different, but I won't sit there and go, yeah, let's have a big session. I'll just say, guys, honestly, I'm having a good time right now. Like, if you're coming to Next in Line, please don't come up to me and say, like has happened at other events, all right, do you know what? I always thought Bagnall was a fucking clown. Do you know what? I don't want to hear it. I really appreciate that some of you have my back. I promise you I do. I really, really appreciate it. But this is where me and them differ. They are constantly trying to hear they need the affirmation. You're affirming what I'm saying is, okay, great. You're the guy now. You suck my dick a bit with friends. I'll give you you can stand in the front row. I don't want to have that. Next in Line is my baby and Danny Jack's baby. It's our first event back since February 29th, 2020, bro. I'm not going to be, this is what I'm saying. I need to make this clear. I'm not going to be on the mic that day. Go, fuck Bagnall, fuck Fred. That's not me. I won't be doing it that day. I'll be on the mic that day being like, we are back. What's going on? I'm here to host and do my job. So I can say that that's not even me being a new me. That's just me. I've never been one to keep sending shots. But when is the day these guys can move on? 5, 6 of them. Some of them from working for other leagues and that as well. When's the day you wake up and you think this isn't worth the fucking hassle anymore? What's the answer to that question, bro? When does it come? I'm just going to catch up on some of the comments. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like that was a hilarious thing to say that we're brothers on Facebook. It's just because it's a factual statement. I'm just gonna say it's a factual statement that we are actually brothers on Facebook. But as I said it, I was like, that's a bit of a silly thing to say. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going down, catch up on you lot. Yeah, good question, man. I would never say fuck Briggsy. We're on okay terms, but I think he doesn't. I don't. How can I say this? He doesn't know how much stuff I've seen that he said about me. And we joke about it. Like me and Briggsy talk probably like twice a week. And we're okay. And like I would, even when the stuff was kicking off, I never said fuck Briggsy ever. I never would, because it's not my style. Me and him have had too many fun times. You know what I mean? There's nobody else in Don't Flop that I've fucking done shots of tequila standing next to Paul Pogba with. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the funniest moments of my whole battle rap life. That's Briggsy. We shared that moment. We'll never lose it. We still talk about it to this day. But we're not friends. No, we're okay. But I could never be friends with him again, because, for example, they do them Premier Battle streams. And I saw one was on one night, and I clicked on it, and I know they'd never think I'd watch it. So I was like, let me see if they're chatting shit, because they don't think I'd. And I clicked on, and they were literally talking shit. It was like 1 hour, 17 minutes into the stream. Just clicked on a random bit, and they were talking shit about Don't Flop. And for example, when Beat Fighter started, big up all my Beat Fighter guys, especially the semi-finalists, Zen, Daniel Son, Hulk, and everybody else, and literally everybody, everybody who's done it. Big up Caesar, big up all of you lot. For example, when I did Beat Fighter, when he made a comment in a place he didn't think I could see, where he made like a very it's very insidious the way he'll hate on you, and he made a comment about it's very clever what has done here, and he was basically implying I was using it as a money-making ploy, even though I'm giving all of the money away, like quite literally all the money that the Beat Fighter contestants have paid in is being given plus more to the winner. £1,000. That's the whole reason they paid to enter. And he made some very kind of like sly digs, implying that it was like a money-making scam from me, because he didn't think I'd ever see it. And that's fine. I accept that's who he is. He has his boss. He has to, you know what I mean? He has to keep his boss sweet. But I log these things, and they're never bad enough to make me be like I said, I would never ever be like, I really don't like that guy, because I've had too many fun times with Briggsy. Too many fun times. Not in this weird, internet universe. In real life, I've had too much fun times with Briggsy. But we got a way to go yet before I say we're friends. Let me leave it at that. Chapper says, sounds like it's great. Yeah, I mean, I said, I promise you I haven't seen it. I know what the concept is, and yeah, if it was Shuffle T's show that he was running with everybody else, I'm sure I would have been a guest on it multiple times. But big up Shuffle. Do you know what I mean? I hate that he's in the middle of this, man. Big up my guy Shuff. That's my guy always. Yeah, okay, I'm answering this one. Yes, you are. That is, and I'm going to try and get through a few of the last comments. Then I'm going to get the guests on, because they're probably messaging me on Facebook. I haven't checked, but I assume Frankie and Frost and Lefty and Orwin are probably watching. Give me like 5-10 more minutes, guys, and then I'll get you on in it. Yeah, it's a fair fucking question, mate. Victoria Ortmore. And as I tried to say, yeah, the answer is yes. We've got August the 14th. It's under 3 weeks away now. Yeah, and that's the first of many. And the reason I'm saying why I'm bringing these things up is because you will see the hate increase. The more events we announce, the more sold outs, the more people I start flying over, because all that stuff is going to start happening again, guys. I'm telling you, the more stuff you see at every event, you'll see more hate. But your question was, is there going to be more battles? I promise you. Coming up, yeah, loads and loads and loads. Fucking, I got so many comments to catch up on. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, in my explains everything. I went ham on it because it was the thing that it's ruined battles. I was actually sitting on my bed earlier thinking this exact thing, that you lot talk about classic Don't Flop battles. Oh, my favorite one is O'Shea versus, bro, I can't watch him. Genuinely, I'm not gassing. Most classic Don't Flop battles I can never watch again, because I find them unwatchable. And imagine me, this is fucking me, the host, it's my company, and I'm telling you straight, I genuinely cannot watch most Don't Flop battles. Which is why my camera team now, I joke about it all the time, like they know the deal, and I'm like, you lot, if I hear one fucking peep coming at you, and they're like, no, it's cool, like, so yeah, my new camera team is sick. Shouts out to them, man. You'll never hear that shit again. Yeah, no, I agree, it was, but again, I'm not talking to you, Robert, Tonus, personally, but you lot in general, it's your fault, because none of you all said it was okay. Even some of the battle rappers, this was one of the days I thought, fucking hell, mate, what am I doing with battle rap, man? There was a day when I saw some battle rappers say they thought it added to the battles. I thought, that's dick riding on... That's a monumental scale of dick riding, to say that you think having a cameraman stamp his feet and laugh behind the camera adds to, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm trying to be neutral here with you lot because you're fucking fans of my channel and I love all of you, I really do. But honestly, if you are of the ilk where you believe stamping and shouting and not doing your job properly adds to a battle, I would like you to log off the stream because this ain't for you, and none of my events are going to be for you because you'll never hear that again. Yeah, shouts out you as God, man. You've been around since literally 2009, bro, and you've always showed love, man, and you've always helped us out. So big up you every time, bro. Let me go down. Yeah, my guy, Ray J, that is true, bro. Exactly what I said very clearly. I would absolutely happily make up with Kruger and be on good terms. Absolutely no problem whatsoever, guys. I promise you. I have no beef with him, and he doesn't have any real beef with me anymore. But unfortunately, do you know what? No, I was lying. There was one other thing. There was two things I thought of earlier. This was the other thing I did want to say. I'm not sure if I said this in my battle resume. I've never listened to it back. One thing I wanted to make very clear to you lot about Kruger. As you're all aware, he doesn't legally, he's not part of Don't Flop anymore. Now, I wanted to make clear so you lot understand. That was his decision. And if it was up to me, we would still, it doesn't matter that I, in theory, get more of the money now. I'm telling you, hand on heart, I promise you I mean this. He left of his own accord because he's just not a confrontational person. Most of you out there have probably come across Kruger once. He's a very unconfrontational person. He hates it. He would say out loud, I can't stand confrontation. So eventually, I think the beef with me and him got so much, he made the decision to leave. Now, some of you may know that, but I want to make that clear on the record. He was not pushed out. He chose to legally remove himself from Don't Flop. If I had it my way, we would have patched things up, fucked off these negative third parties, and it would have been me and him again. So I just want to make that clear so all of you understand that was a situation. Yeah, I agree, Danny. Yeah, I agree. This is the whole reason I'm doing this stream. Again, I'm sorry to the battlers waiting to come on. Hopefully you lot are going to hang around. Please hang around for the face-offs. We're going to have a good chat. I wanted to not include them in this because this is only about me. I hope it ends. The texts have got to stop, man. They've got to stop. The obsession with me and my life, and not even just my battle rap life, obsession with my personal life, trying to get involved in my personal. There's a lot of things that have happened that I might have not have like a screenshot of, but I know factually has happened. Weird things, trying to get involved with people I'm involved. Like I'm ready to get back to the battles. You lot can hear in the way I'm speaking. I've been nothing but ready for 4 years to just get back to the clashing. Just let's get back to the fucking rapping, man. Shout out the 4 guys that are coming on here tonight, bro. Let's talk about the fucking rapping. That's all anyone should care about. The only reason people care about the other stuff is because you got made to believe you had to be a battle rap fan. Let's be real. It was so prevalent around, like I said, 3-4 years ago. The non-stop tweeting and offensive this and the blogs. You started feeling like, as a fan, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, you started feeling like you either get involved and have an opinion or you can't be a battle rap fan. I'm trying to take it back to this thing where you can come to Next in Line. You haven't got to have met any of us before. You're welcome. You're welcome at the event. You're welcome at my next event. You haven't got to know about the fucking drama and how he fucked him over and this and that. I want to start doing events for the fans that know nothing about any of this stuff and just want to be entertained. Because the era that you lot all miss, that 2012, 2013, 2014 to maybe 2015, that's when it was about just fucking rapping and being funny. So shouts out my guy Big J, shouts out everyone. Let's just take it back to the level where funny battlers come in and be funny. Right, if you got any last minute comments, get them in now because I've got to get these guys on the stream, man. They've been patient as fuck. Let me see. Nah, not at all. Cannot stand the guy. He might be less vocal than Liam, but now we are not on good terms. I do not rate that guy whatsoever. Fucking hell, mate. I am behind on the comments, you know. Yeah, there you go, bro. This is what I'm saying. Me included. That's gassed me up. That's the best fucking comment. Who gives a fuck about me, bro? Someone's going to meme that, I know, but bro. Oh, that's gassed me up so much that you said that. Nick Foster, you're a fucking G, bro. If I meet you, yeah, I'm going to buy you a pint for that comment. Who cares about me, bro? We're there for the battle rappers. Why do you care about what my fucking ex-bird did and fucking what my new bird did and blah, blah? Bro! Nick Foster, yeah? You got a fucking lime and soda coming your way. I'm joking, you got a pint. If I meet you, that's what I'm saying. You haven't got to care, but this goes back to the point I was making. They've made it seem like you can't be a battle rap fan unless you're up in Eurgh's business and up in his personal life with his family. And no, bro, you can just watch the clashes. So shouts out to you, man. Right, let me get through the rest of these. There's so many. Please hang around for the face-offs. I understand it that you don't want to come for the beef, and that's fine. I get it. I'd be exactly the same. But please, hang about for the face-offs. Let me see some more. Let me see some more. There's so many. Yeah, rest in peace for sure. Of course, like I said, nothing I've said is meant to disrespect the memory of Pete Cashmore whatsoever, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna assume Sam Shaw is archaic. I mean, Ark, bro. What was mad is you snaking me for no reason, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's mad, bro, is getting involved in a beef that had nothing to do with you with a geezer like me that you'd known since 2004, fam. Like, that's the point we're making. It ain't mad for me to stick up for myself, but you're from the crop of people that are used to thinking Eurgh's there to be trodden down, but that ain't me anymore, man. You had your little fun in 2018. I'm back now, bro. The events are back. We're getting on it. So just either say something constructive or suck a dick, bro. Simple as that. Let's have a look at some more. But big up to all of you still logged in. I still think, trust me, I might have been speaking for a while, but this is surreal as fuck being here on my ones. Yo, basically everyone loves each other, man. That's what the stream was about, bro. Yeah, it was just about positivity. Everyone's getting on. I love my old staff team. We've been working together for 10 years straight now. Yeah, so we're just talking about positivity and battle rap, bro. Yeah, he did the same. Him and Bam did the same for me. They ruined my relationship with the guy that used to make food for our events. I spoke about this in Battle Rap Resume. I was a lot ruder about it then, but yeah, they ruined my relationship with the guy because we were going to shoot a food series with Shuffle T and Marlo at some guy's house. And it was going to be so good, and we had it all planned, and they both cancelled the day before. They've done that multiple times to me, man. Let's go. Fucking hell, you lot are active tonight, man. Jesus. Yep. Yeah, we just shot one, man. We just shot one with Real Deal. Me and Quill just shot one with Real Deal. It was a funny episode as well. So yeah, that's the next one I'm editing. That's coming out. Right. So I'm trying to get these as quickly as possible. Frankie and Frost will get you on as soon as I'm done, man. Let me just get through a few more of these still. So, sorry, I'm only up to like 8 o'clock. Jesus. Okay, Nick Foster, you just lost your pint, bro. Unfortunately, you had a pint and you've just blown it, man. Silly guy. I'll get you a tap water still. Because of the first comment, I'll get you a tap water, but because you don't rate the rest of what I said, no pint for you, mate. Let's keep going. Sorry about this dead sound, as they call it in radio, but I've just got so many fucking comments to read. Yeah, this is all I'm doing. Katie, I know your name. You're a big supporter. Thanks a lot to you for always supporting, man. This is the point of what I'm trying to talk about right now. I just want to do me. That's what I'm saying. All I've ever wanted to do is be left alone to just do what I want to do. But people want to make it hard. But yeah, I hopefully we can get back to the point where we do that. Let's keep going. Georgie Roots, superstar Georgie Roots, big up yourself, brother. Hopefully people watching, 8 days? So 1 week tomorrow, we should have the Georgie Roots and Quill. Big up Georgie, man. I heard you had a fucking classic with Tony yesterday, man. Shouts to you, bro. Yeah, so hopefully 1 week tomorrow, we should have the Roots and Quill face-off. Just trying to get through these questions. Yeah, I mean, I disagree. I probably wouldn't battle Bobby. That's my guy. We're actually literally right now talking about making a song. We're going to make a song really soon. He's a fucking don. I rate Bobby Rex like anything. So shouts out to him. But yeah, I'm not sure. I think it'd be an even battle, to be fair. Right, let's get through. Okay, we're up to 8:05 now. Fucking hell. Yeah, man. LA was legendary, bro. Bent legs. LA was absolutely fucking legendary, bro. Absolutely legendary, man. Like, if only you could go back to them times where all it was about was just having fun. Let's see. So, mate, Jesus Christ, you lot are active, man. I'm growing out my hair to the beef ends. I like that. That's funny. Nah, I still, hey, it's been a minute, bro. This is, do you know what I mean? When I straighten the shit, this is how long my hair, wait, let me get it in the camera. This is how long it is now, bro. Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll trim the ends. If me and Bagnall reach a quit situation, I'll trim the ends a little bit. Right, I'm getting through, people. Yeah, I have laughed a lot in battles, bro. I have laughed a lot in battles, but the point is, I'm not a millimeter away from the camera, so I'm just laughing. That's the point. I mean, if you're going to apply that to me, mate, you need to apply it to every fan in the building who's on camera. Like, yeah, people have annoying laughs. I've done some fucking funny laughs. I've done some dumb laughs, but I'm always 6 to 8 feet away from the camera, bro. So it doesn't pick up. That's what I'm saying. If you are behind the fucking camera this close, it destroys the footage. That's my point. Let's see. Yeah, I accidentally deleted it. That was honestly the truth. I accidentally deleted the channel because it was when I'd fallen out with Danny Jack. Basically, what happened? He had training days was registered with Danny Jack's Don't Flop email, like dannyjack@don'tflop.com or whatever. Me and him had fallen out. So I was just like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, why'd you need an email? I'm deleting your email. I deleted all my other ex-staff members. I kept Kruger's because I didn't want to disrespect him. And he'd got years of work in his email. So even though he hadn't logged onto it in like 6 months, I was like, I'm not going to delete Kruger's email because that's his property. Do you know what I mean? He made this for me. But then I went to Danny, checked the box next to dannyjack@don'tflop.com, deleted it. Like, I'm gonna be real. That's my guy now. By the time I was like, fuck you, man. Gone. Woke up in the morning to a barrage of messages. Where the fuck is Don't Flop Extra gone? Rah, 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 rah. Realized I've deleted the email associated with Don't Flop Extra and the channel's gone. And that is the story. There's no more to it. But I miss it as well. Don't Flop Extra actually had some good battles on it as well. Don't Flop Extra wasn't just whack battles. It had some solid ones still. Would I battle Shotty? Never. I said this on the stream last night or 2 nights ago, whatever. Never in a million years would I battle him. The only battles I would ever do would be where I can just show how good at rapping I am. That might sound arrogant, but I'm a battle rapper. It is what it is. I've no interest in battling someone who's going to call me a cunt, talk about my family, like I said, speak about my personal life, try and embarrass me. It's not fun. I don't enjoy watching battles like that. I've never enjoyed watching battles like that. I like fun battles. I like battle rap just be a laugh. It's meant to be a laugh on a Saturday. Do you know what I mean? Shotty has a major problem with me. Nobody can tell me what the problem is. We were very, very good friends. We were very tight before. I have quite literally no idea what his issue with me is. He really doesn't like me. And yeah, unless you offered me an insane amount of money that I couldn't, like take me around the world for a year kind of money, I would never battle him because it would be the most boring shit. Who can dig up the most about? Nah, bro, not happening. Never. Sorry to let you lot down. I know you'd love to see it. If I was a fan, I'd probably want to see Eurgh Shotty if I had a Twitter account as well. But nah, never happening. Never happening. Right, I'm nearly at the end now, guys. Bro, imagine this, yeah? Imagine during the Euros, bro. I was watching the Euros at my boy's house, and this girl that I know was like, do you know who you remind me of? Jason Momoa. And then my boy just like straight away was like, yeah, the B-Tech version. And the whole tent just started laughing. I couldn't believe it, bro. Because I was like, Jason Momoa, yeah? And then he literally got a bigger reaction than me, being like, yeah, the B-Tech. I was like, couldn't believe it, bro. Fuck's sake. Right, I'm nearly at the end now. Oh, I'd love to, man. I'd absolutely love to. I don't see it happening if I'm honest with you. Yeah, I don't see it happening, but I would absolutely love to get Gris back. But realistically, there's no bad blood whatsoever. Yeah, me and Grist are cool as fuck. He's a great guy, but no, I'm not sure he's. I think he's past this, to be honest. Right, we're nearly at the end now. All right, that's a great last comment, man. All right, I'm now. Yeah, that's everything. I've said a lot. You lot, I appreciate the comments and that. I appreciate everyone that's still logged in. Like, look, if we didn't have face-offs and stuff to do, I could sit in it all fucking night, and I'm sure that as time got on, you lot would all fucking provoke me, and I start calling people cunts like you want to hear. But I think I've made my point. And there's still a really solid amount of you watching, and I know there's going to be thousands of you watching this on the watch back. So before I bring the rappers on, because it's been half an hour late, I appreciate everyone's patience, man. Thank you to everybody waiting. I'm just going to say this one more time. The reason I'm doing this is to ask the question of when can I just be left alone to do what I need to do? And I just need to make this clear, like whatever, and this goes for all the other people that you've asked me about that have been hating, that try come at me on Twitter, whatever, and I'm just one man by myself. You won't stop what I'm doing. You won't stop me backing myself. You won't stop other people backing me. You won't stop us getting tryouts that want to battle and don't flop. I can get 10 in a day if I wanted to, easily, because they all want to be on our channel, because we are the battle rap home. It's simple as that. Like, nothing you do, and this is a message to them because I know they'll be watching this, nothing you do will stop me hosting battles until I wake up and of my own accord, I go, do you know what? I'm passing this off to someone else. Don't flop's yours now. Until that day comes and people still want to keep battling, you're wasting your breath. Text me saying I don't want to fight you. You don't want to fight me either. Just don't send a message. Accusing me of emailing you from Sounds Like. I've never been on the Sounds Like website, bro. I don't watch the show. I'd love to be on it because the concept is great. It's a great concept, but I won't ever engage with that show. I won't support it. I won't tweet about it. I won't anything because you're involved in it, man. So I don't, please give me more credit than thinking. But also, I was joking about this with my pal earlier. Shouts out whoever it was that did do that. Because most of you that come here from my IG will know that I said when I texted Bagnall, bro, you need to get it in your head. Not everyone loves you. People who aren't fucking nerds in the scene think you're a dickhead. So someone's gone on your site, whoever you are, big up you for just saying what a lot of other people think. But you've had a couple fucking drinks at a battle rap event and to accuse it of me, you will never make anyone believe that. You can make people believe certain things about me. One thing you will never make people believe is that I went on the Sounds Like website and used a contact form to fuck. Oh, I can't. What has happened to this fucking seed, mate? You lot let some fucking losers get in charge of it, man. Oh my God. Okay, Jack. Yeah, bro, I appreciate the love, man. I'm not delusional. I got the majority of people agree with what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you either, bro. You're welcome to say that, and you're welcome to your opinion, man. But you are incorrect because everything I've spoken about in this stream has just been things that have happened in my life, and most people watching this have witnessed at least one of the things I've been talking about. Yeah, give me a second. Cool. All right. Well, yeah, as I said, that's it. That's me done, man. I've said my bit. Just get off my fucking dick. Let me operate. You won't stop, don't flop. Anyone watching this who wants to try out, entry at don'tflop.com. Yeah, it's always open. We're now working on the next one. We're now working on the next tryout card. It's going to be 25th of September in Leeds. Let me say that one more time. Leeds, 25th of September is the next tryout card. So I know there's probably some budding you fans out there. If you watch the For Me and Reverse stream, Reverse is brand new. He's a fan. He's now got on next in line. Please, all of you keep telling me you want more battles. You want this. You want that. Well, come and join in. Be a good battle rapper. Get a battle rapper to train you up and jump in. I see Bamalam's on the stream. I mean, bruv, you've been giving me beef non-stop for 4 years, fam. So, yeah, I've been trying to make battles, but you've been on my dick non-stop for 4 years. So, if you can get off my dick for a couple months, we'll get back to the battles, bro. I promise. Anyway, look, give me 2 minutes, yeah? Give my people, if you can give me 2 minutes, Frankie, Fraser, and Frost, I guess you'll probably watch this, yeah? Let me bring them to you on now. And thank you very much for all of you that have stayed on watching this shit, man. I promise you, if I have to do this again in a week's time, we'll be back on here in a week's time, because I've got infinite things to say on it, man. Until people get off my dick, I'll keep talking about it. I'll keep backing myself. I'll keep backing Don't Flop. If you lot keep my fucking name out of your dirty mouths, we'll leave it there, and you can go on, start your own league. I've always thought this. You man should all grip up together and start your own league, since you all know so much more than me how to run the battle rap league, supposedly. Do your own thing. We'll see who has more fans. That's the last thing I'm saying on it. All right. 2 seconds, people. All right, if you give me 2 minutes, people, please stay on the streams. Give me 2 minutes to get Frankie, Fraser, and Frost in, yeah, and then we'll kick this off. If you can't stay any longer, really appreciate you giving me your time to hear my side of the story. And that, like I said, you might hear it again very, very soon if people can't give it a break. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna bring these guys in now. Yes, people. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the codes out so they can join the stream. Give me a couple minutes. I'm literally just trying to load up my Facebook now. I haven't forgotten about you. We've got the face-off starting as soon as I can get this code to them. They'll be on. All right, they got the link now. They've all got the link. We just got to let them get on the stream. 110 people all stayed, man. Big up all you lot, man. You must have enjoyed what fucking nonsense I've been talking about for 90 minutes. Yeah, they're all on their way in now, man. Just give us a couple minutes. Oh, fucking hell, Mikey, man. I just read a text from Mikey C saying, tell the Detroit story. Bruv, mate, do you know what? I'm glad I didn't see that text, bruv, because if I'd have started telling the Detroit story, this whole stream would have been very, very fucking different. And I would have started wiling out, talking some madness, which is why he wanted me to tell it. But all right, yeah, I'll say this: we'll tell the Detroit story if they pipe up again. If Bagnall, Bam, any of these guys still keep chatting shit with my name in it, next stream will begin with the Detroit story, and I'll make sure I go more ham. I just see your comment, Mikey. I forgot I even told you about that, bro. I told you so much shit I shouldn't have told you, man. Yeah, all right, that's it. I just checked my phone. I was thinking I'm probably gonna have a text from a couple of my guys like, nah, you came across well, mate. I was top of my phone, Mikey C. Tell the Detroit story. You're a sly dog, you know. Simple as that, bro. The bigger stories will come out, the more my name stays in their mouth. Simple as that, bro. Frankie, what's good?
Oh shit, am I here? What's going on?
You're on audio, not visual, bro. Just audio right now while we wait
No
for
drama.
Oh, everything good, yeah?
Yeah, not too bad. I see you.
Appreciate the patience in that, man. Sorry, it was. I tried to keep it as short as possible. For me, bro, an hour and a half instead of an hour. That's not too bad.
I realize now that you've been actually chatting this whole time as well. I didn't realize no one else had been on or nothing. That's mad.
Nah, no one's been on, mate. I've just been fucking answering your questions and. Yo, Frost, where is Frost, bro? Come on this stream, man. Right, let's get on. All right, we're just waiting for Frost, people. So we're gonna chat with Frankie and Frost, and then then we'll do Lefty and Orwin as well. They're both waiting in the wings. Most of you stayed on as well, bro. I appreciate you lot all not just coming for the beef, man. I understand the beef is fun and that. I get it. If I was in your position, I'd want to hear it all as well. But I appreciate you lot hanging around to actually show love to the battlers, because that's what this shit's all meant to be about. Like I said, up until last night before I got this text, we would have just had this stream. So maybe it's worked out for the better, to be fair. I got some shit off my chest. And yeah, we'll get into it as long as Frost can actually fucking get this link up on his phone. Mikey C is pissed I didn't tell the Detroit story, bro. I got so many stories from 3 weeks, bro. It's like we were there for 3 years. What is Frost doing, bro? Fucking hell. Fucking battle rap, man. Right, I'm gonna put us on the screen. Where's Danny as well? Danny, you're gonna be on here as well, bro. Hold on. Right, let me throw us in. Yo.
Hey.
What's good?
I can see me twice. 2 times everything.
Oh, yeah, what, on the side?
The little one,
Yeah.
I don't think I've used this one before. I've only ever been in like a Zoom one, I think.
Yeah. No, I just found out about this one recently, bro. It's nice. I like it.
It looks like it works out quite well. You can see everything.
It does, bro. It's all right, mate. It's all right.
See, literally behind the scenes.
Isn't it? Well, Danny Jack's meant to be on, but he's not. He was like, I want to come host. Yeah, he should be hosting this. You're like his best friend, bro.
Where's this shoot, man?
Where's Frost? Anyway, let's get back to the chat, man. Because all right, yeah. If any of you got any questions for Frankie, man, this is strictly
throw my way.
No more questions about everything I just spoke about, man.
Don't ask me about ghostwriting. That was 7 years.
No questions about ghostwriting. No questions about anything I've just been talking about. Strictly next in line business now, man. Let's keep this on point. These guys are longing us out, man. Anyway, fuck it, bro. I must start with you, Frankie. Give me a second. So how where you at with the writing, bro? Where you at with your writing so far?
Way ahead of schedule, man.
Ahead? Oh, what's ahead of schedule for you, man?
I have like way too much material. I've actually had to cut it all down, and I'm still not even finished cutting it down. I had like 3.5 minute rounds that I need.
How long? Say that again. How long?
Like 3.5 minutes each.
You cut out how many and a half?
Like 3.5.
Oh, okay. You had 3.5 3.5 minutes, and what rounds have you agreed to? 2?
I think it's like 2 minute rounds, yeah, something like that. Like with, I guess, a bit of
So
leeway, something like that.
are you saying like what are we 3 weeks away now? Uh, so usually 3 weeks away. Where would you be at 3 weeks away usually?
I'd say the last couple of times I've actually had like a 3 round battle, like with like a bit of prep time. I'd say I'm usually like fully written like at least 2 weeks or a week before, but maybe I haven't like ordered it or anything. Like say if I had like say 2 months, I'd definitely be finished with like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to go. But with this one, I never act like, usually I feel like with every battle I have, I sit down for at least one day. Like even if I write whilst I'm on the go or whatever, I feel like I have at least one day where I sit there and I write like half or most of like my main ideas down.
Interesting. It's like you have like a battle day.
Yeah, like I don't pick it. I just know one day I'm just like, you know what, today everything's gonna go into this, and I might watch some of their battles or watch some like video freestyle or something, whatever they've got, and just see if anything clicks. And with this one, like it never really happened. I just wrote like mad punchlines that I thought sounded sick, and I just kept writing one down, and now I just have like too much stuff. Like
is that because you haven't battled in a minute, or because Frost inspires you?
No, I think it's more just like I'm just really on this writing bars thing. Like I used to be super into writing just like rhymes, right? And then I kind of moved away from that. Like even though I still do stuff with Shuffle and that, like which is all rhyme based, I'm just mad into writing punchlines now. So I just wrote like so many.
Shit, man.
I'm just on this punchline thing, man. Like it's nuts. I sent him all like Shuffle sent me some rounds he's got for like his next one. So I sent him like some of my shit, and he was like, "Why did you send me the Snyder cut?" And I was like, "Do you know what? I should relax in it." And he was like, "Yeah." But the same thing happened when I did the Tony battle last year. I didn't know, like we had no like real scheduled plan. Like it was meant to be like a 1 rounder, and then it wasn't. And then it was like Tony just messaged me and said, "Can we just do 3 rounds?" I was like, "Okay, I don't mind. I'm happy." And then I never really timed any of it out, but I had like 240 rounds or something for that. And then obviously my last round I had like a bit longer because I did like a why we were there kind of like thing where I just added that in, but that wasn't really my rounds. That was more just a direct message to what we was all there for. But yeah, like I don't know, like usually I would write to a time limit. Like every time, whenever I had a battle, like when I was first starting out, like I don't think I battled anyone that didn't rap for about a minute round longer each than me. Like every time, even if they fucked up, I felt like they were rapping way longer than me. But now I don't really think about it like that. I just sort of think, write it out, put it into an order, trim it down and edit it. And then in my head, I'm like, that's a round. Like I don't want to change any of that. I don't want to fix any of that. That's it. And then I realized that it's too much. So I have to get rid of it.
We got a question. Do you think you're guaranteed to win?
Guaranteed to win. I don't know. It depends what you choose as win. Like I don't think I lose battles that much, but I don't specifically like walk away from a battle like haha I won. Like I'm not that kind of battler. Like I just try and like pop off with shit, and I want people to go home and be like, "Yo, you just said a mad line," and remember it for time. That's it. Like I'm mad enjoy just writing coolest shit, bro. Winning and losing, I feel like that matters in certain like aspects, like title stuff, or like when I battled Craft, I felt like that mattered because if I didn't win that or if I fucked up, I might not have got the next battle I had coming up, right? So like you take them slightly differently. But with this, I just want Frost never got his due. Like everyone else, all these new guys that are coming in are getting all these shots. And he kind of just missed out on that wave because everything kind of like fell flat for a bit.
When he came in, you're right. Yeah, he came in. Right.
Like I'm not saying he didn't battle no one that mattered or anything. He just never got that.
I get you.
I thought if I'm gonna be on this and I wanted to be a part of it anyway, I'm most likely we were saying I'm gonna battle someone new, or like it was always gonna be someone new. I was like, well, why not just like say Frost deserves it because I'm a fan as well as like I know him in it. Like he just...
Well, we just got this question sums up what you said, really. Yeah, do you feel like you're affording Frost a shot / leg up? Is that kind of how you see it?
So. Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
Well, it's next in line, isn't it, bro? Like we think Frost deserves it, man. We think Frost
gimmick,
deserves
right?
it.
That's what it's for. Like that's.
I try to get Danny
a battle against anyone that I thought I was giving a shot. I wouldn't have really thought about it. Usually I would have just been like, yo, whoever you think's right. But this time my brain was just like, yo, Frost deserves this shout, man. I'm always telling him, why ain't all these man battling you? And he's like, oh, this fell through or that didn't happen. I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll do it. Let's go. Let's just rap. What up, Dan? I hope you're feeling somewhat better, but I guess it's not that easy.
It's rough, bro. But yeah, man's here, innit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I'm a bit late.
That's all good. Shit, how you feeling, bro?
Like death, bro. I'm like proper shit. Like I'm dosed up at the moment, so the fever's calmed down, and my headache's not so bad. So that's why I can sit up. But they only last for like a couple hours, and it all comes rushing back, bro. This is the worst, genuinely the worst. But I'm glad to be home. Like that hospital was long and horrible.
Trust me, bro. Yeah, that was fucking. Mate, yeah, when you suddenly said you were like in I was about to say in jail, you're not in jail. When you suddenly said you were in hospital, you were like, what the fuck, bro? Do you want to confirm it? Can we confirm for the fans that Danny Jack does have... Oh, no, I went the wrong one. That's the wrong comment. I palmed myself off, man. I was meant to say, has Danny Jack got the Rona?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Like he's got the Rona like Diesel in Fast and Furious.
Fucking hell, mate! I've heard you sound better, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, bro. And
well, look, you ain't even. Like, this is the first fucking first face off you've been on, bro. So have you got any?
I know. It took me getting COVID to get on.
If there was something Danny Jack. If there's something Danny Jack, it's Danny Jack not being able to make any of the face-offs of his own event until
I get COVID, bro.
Until he's got a life-threatening illness.
What's the deal? What's the deal? You've got to isolate for like how long? 10 days or something?
10 days from today. I got back from hospital like today. So basically, I was in hospital and they had to check if I because obviously I've got like you both know I've got like issues and stuff. So they checked if it would have any sort of immediate impact or danger on it, but apparently not. My vitals were like all pretty good besides the fact I've got COVID. So they said that I could go home and just keep an eye on it. And
it's just horrible, isn't it? But at least
it's bro, it hurts, like,
bro. where it matters, I guess, isn't it? You just gotta firm that bullshit for a bit.
You got any any conversation points for Frankie, bro?
Bro, so what have you covered already, bro? I heard you talking about your writing process and stuff.
Yeah, let's go back to that, man. Let's go back to the writing process, bro. So yeah, what's the Frankie Fraser writing process for Frost? What's it been like for Frost? Have you been just doing the standard, like watch every one of his clashes, or
I watched some at the beginning, like when it first was like, yo, this is happening. I watched a couple, but then I felt like I like to, like I said, I like to have a day where I kind of just do that. Even if I'm not paying attention, I'll put some of them on in the background and see if I hear something and it triggers like an idea or whatever. But
so tell us about the more specific writing days, bro. Like when you're saying about the specific writing days, that really interests me, man. Because like, what's it like from say when you tell yourself the day before, right, tomorrow is a Frost writing day. What happens when you get up, shower, have some breakfast, smoke a zoo, whatever it is you do? What happens then? What is the writing day?
See, I wish I could explain it a bit better, but like Danny's seen it happen, right? So like when I worked in Heathrow, one time I just said I'm gonna write these shocks bars all today. And I had like 2 weeks or a week and a half done. I was like, I'm gonna write them all today, and then I just sat there and I was doing emails and I just wrote like everything to say down and just turned them into bars. Like I don't know how I did it, but I did. But I don't feel like I've written for someone until I've actually given them like most of a day of my time in it. But more time, all the ideas come like just in passing when I'm walking or like going shop or something. I'm like, oh shit, I've got to write that down or whatever. But with the writing day, it's specific. Like I just feel like I'll just sit there and I'll write down what I want to say in like points or whatever, and then I'll try and see if there's any punches I can do with that. I'll think of like flips or like name flips. Think of why we connect as like two opponents or whatever, and then just hopefully like after I've sort of like thought of all those ideas, I've come up with enough like material that I'm like comfortable where I'm like, all right, cool. I actually had like a proper day where like I thought of what I can do the best for this battle, and then everything else is just like nitpicking, like one day here, one day there, just things come to me, like that's it. But I never actually sat down and wrote for this one, like everything.
Okay, so this battle was more of a just like pick things out of the air.
Yeah, it was just one of them, man. Like I wanted to do it, but I've got too much already, so it's just is what it is. Like,
why do you think you've ended up with so many bars for Frost? No disrespect to Frost, but why do you think you've ended up with that many bars for him?
I don't know,
Snake, bro.
I really don't. I don't know. Like more just because
just go to Snake.
I think I'm just because I'm gonna keep that in the light. I just think I'm just super gassed. Like I really am feeling this like bars thing right now, man. Like I'm really enjoying it again, and I get excited if I think of something that I know is good. Like so. I'm basically like a fan of myself at the minute, which I haven't been for, like usually.
Oi, I like that. Bring that energy on a day, bro.
Yeah, no, I can't see like I don't think there's gonna be like anyone that leaves nil, even if I somehow was trash, that won't leave. And fucking hell, he said that mad bar though. Like it's gonna be one, and take your pick because I've got bare of them, bro. One of them will be for you. You'll go in with it, and you can keep that.
Fucking hell, where's this Frankie Fraser been all these years, boy? What the fuck?
Trust me, bro.
Have you got like a secret supermodel girlfriend during lockdown or something? Bro? You are feeling yourself, Frankie. I love it.
I don't know, man. I think it's more just I got to a point where I finally am really comfortable with writing. Like I used to write for the sake of it. I think not all the time. Obviously, I loved it before, but there was a while there where it just felt like I was just doing it for the sake of it. Whereas now I'm enjoying the fuck out of it.
You're really trying to smoke Frost.
Yeah, you're just trying to kill Frost, bro.
Nah. Yeah, bro. No wonder you're like, I'll battle Frost, bro. I'll give him the chance. You ain't trying to give no one a chance, bro.
Like, please
you're trying to end Frost before he started, bro.
All right, do me a favor. Right? Tell me who I could have battled that I would have been next in line to, right? Who would it have been?
But man trying to say I'm the king of Fulham. You're a madman, bro.
Right, because I battled Tone, right? So that would have made sense in that sort of setting. Right? That can't happen. So then I've got a battle with someone that's on the come up, or at least in some aspects on the come up. And he never got his nil thing like that. He had the one where it was like he was like a tryout type of thing, but he never got like his actual like next in line battle. So why not?
Sure. And there's similarities between you, bro. There's definitely similarities between you. Like you're a more established, more polished version. But Frost has got some quotable. That's what you're known for, isn't it? Frankie Fraser is known for them bars you want to quote on Twitter. Now, Frost, what I believe about Frost is that he's got those, but not as many people have seen them view-wise.
Yeah,
he's got those bars that this guy is quoted. And he will come, bro. You know it.
I know. I already know.
Frost is coming at your head, boy.
If you want to know, like as well, like real rap, he knows shit about my whole life, like for real. So if he really wanted to cook, man, I'm sure he could, innit? Like I have no stress about it. So like I'm not just taking someone below me because I think like they're below me or something. I genuinely do think he's sick, and I want to see him spaz out, bro. I want us to actually put a show on.
Yeah, because everyone does. Whoever in a battle rap, in a battle, I sound like a foreign. I sound like a foreign battle rap fan. In a battle rap. Whoever in a battle wants a 3-0, but you might want a 3-0 win from the judges, but no one wants to fucking zip someone up and have a shit battle.
I think like I was saying earlier, like that only matters like when someone asked me about wanting to win, like that only matters in those kind of moments, right? Like say if I was back, like when I battled Craft, right, that I have felt like I had to win. I never wrote about a battle like with like the same way I wrote this one. I remember writing it like, shit, I need to win this because he might like genuinely try and win, like, and I'll lose my next like opportunity if I fuck it up, kind of thing. Whereas this one, it's not that. It's like I want him to get the treatment from that nil room, and I want it again because I missed it because it was sick last time. So that's it, literally. Like I'm just there to pop off with these bars, bro.
Well, bro, I'm saying I've never seen this confidence in you before, bro. You like your writing is. It's not like your writing has improved loads. All the battles you've done, you've always had good writing, but I've never heard this kind of not cockiness. That's like got negative connotations. Bro.
Yeah, I get
I've never heard you speak with such confidence in your material, bro. Like I'm gassed to hear you. I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't expect you to come on here and speak like this at all.
I think I realized.
Great to hear, mate. It's fucking great to hear.
Appreciate that, honestly. I don't know when it clicked or whatever, but I remember coming up and a lot of people.
It's because like, Shuffle has been gassing you on Twitter, innit? Come on.
No, not even, bro. Trust. You know what it was? Yeah, someone like years ago, like people used to always come up to me after events and they'd be like, whether it was a battle I'd like watched growing up, or whether it was a fan like that I just met, they'd say things like, yo, you don't really always say that stuff, like you think it's a sick bar. And then my brain was like, one day, I don't know when it was, but it wasn't until way later that I was like, shit, I should really start fucking believing in like the shit that I'm selling, right? So I used to be way too, like, I don't like the word humble either, because like that sounds like I'm downplaying like something, like, or I'm making myself out to be great. Like, but I used to just think that like anything that had any ego connotation to it, I'd be like, I'm not on that. Keep that away from me. It was just not my way of thinking. Whereas now I feel like having confidence isn't an ego thing. Like I just
no, you're right, bro.
I just have confidence in my material.
Because like you said, why should you want to turn up at Fiddlers in front of 150 people and be anything but feeling yourself 11 out of 10? Who wants? No battle fan is coming to that event to see a battle rapper try some new experimental thing where they're humble. They want to see you come in and be like, all right, Frost, I respect you, bro, but it's time to get fucked up. You know what I mean? Well, that's what they want to see all of you like.
I don't think a lot of I don't think battlers do either, but fans as well. Like, I don't think they realize like how long it takes to learn some things, right? Yourself. Like, you can be told it, you can see it, you can feel it with your hands and still not actually take that in, right? I think the one time I noticed something. Appreciate you.
Sorry, bro.
No drama. How you're pausing me is wild.
So anyway, so Frankie, you want to grab him in your hands?
Yeah. No, anyway, fucking.
So sorry, Frank.
I want to say though, just to throw that out there, like fucking one of the coolest things that I ever, like. It took me a while to recognize it, but I was literally walking on stage or like into the pits of Battle Bend. Like, I remember being in the fucking doorway and Shocks grabbed me and I was like, "What's going on, bruv?" And he was like, "Are you nervous?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I'm fucking nervous, bruv. Why wouldn't I be?" And he just went, "You know, these men are here because like you're rapping, right?" And I don't know why, but it was like the first time I ever realized, oh shit, yeah.
Yo, half the tickets sold.
These men are here because I'm gonna rap, and it's been way different since then, man.
Half the tickets sold off the basis of that announcement alone, because you lot were the first announcement, innit? And like I remember a huge portion of the tickets sold just off the back of that battle being announced.
Well, that's sick, but I never even took it as that. I just meant it as a like, why am I gonna be super? Like, I'm obviously gonna be nervous, like to perform or whatever, but like,
I was
that nervous to like say what I was gonna say, other than just for the fact that it's like performing in front of a crowd. Like, I shouldn't have been nervous for my own stuff. Like,
so basically, this time, what you just said about how Shocks made you feel backstage, are you gonna feel like that from the moment you leave your house?
I hope so. I mean, I'm still gonna have nerves. I'm terrible with like anxious.
No, nerves is fine. Nerves and self-belief, that's a different conversation.
Yeah, I definitely believe in what I'm gonna say. Yeah, to the point that like,
you're gonna leave your house this time knowing they're here to see Frankie Fraser.
Yeah,
that's how you should feel, bro.
I can't wait to say some of these bars, bro. Like,
every other battle on the card, bro.
Every other battle on the card, the reaction for some of this material, bro.
That's how you should feel. Every single battler should be turning up on that day saying, "I can't fucking wait to get these bars out and have the crowd adore me." Basically.
Yeah, trust,
because, like you said, you're part of the card. Everybody has paid up to 20 quid. They haven't paid 20 quid to come and have a fucking dance, mate. They've paid 20 quid to hear you all diss each other. So why shouldn't you walk in that room on the day and be like, I'm the fucking man, bro?
Yeah,
100%.
I hope that I'm able to like.
I hope you are as well.
Day, but I do think I will, because I'm genuinely happy to say these bars. Like, I can't wait to say some of these bars, bro.
I'm gonna get through a couple of these comments, then I'm gonna bring Lefty and Orwin on as well. We'll all have a little fucking giggle. All right, someone says,
real quick though, Frank.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, what's what like? So obviously, because you and Frost are friends and that, do you think you'll have like a friendly energy in that during the battle? You know, like
I don't care. I don't battle people to push them about and shit, bruv. Like, if that's what's gonna happen, then it is gonna happen, innit? Like, I've battled.
Yeah.
Name someone I've battled I've not been cool with in some aspects, even if it's
that's what I'm saying.
Bruv. It doesn't,
because your friends are like. I reckon you can get a bit up, like not aggressive, but like you could like both play on it because you both trust each other. I reckon you should swing. I reckon you should just swing on. No, I'm playing. But yeah, no, just like
COVID's got Daddy Jack feeling brave in his bedroom, you know.
Bro, it's this fever, bro.
Swing into fever,
Right.
bro. It sounds
Let's-
like
let me get to these questions, and I'm gonna bring them to you on as well. All right. So yeah, Frankie never had a problem with writing. It's the performance that held him back. Not enough conviction, but it looks like it's clicked. I'm feeling this, Frankie. So
Yeah,
what would you say
yeah.
about your past performances? I mean, would you agree with that, Frankie?
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. For most of them, yeah, I didn't have a like. I had a quiet confidence in some of it, but there was like a few years there where I was in a bubble, mate, and I didn't really understand what I had, and I think I do now. So hopefully I can keep up with that.
Sean Cray's quoted me saying no one wants a 3-zip, but he's saying he does. Yeah,
I don't think that's possible, man. Because even if you beat Danny 3-0, he's still gonna make you look like a donut, man. He's got a way of like mugging people off that you're still, bro. I've seen him. I've seen it, bro. Like
Danny, man. Obviously, we're gonna do the proper one with you and Sean 1 week soon or whatever. But just quickly with Sean saying that comment, I mean, like,
I think Sean should swing.
What are you? Yeah, how are you feeling? Just in a few words about the clash right now, because I kind of believe what Sean's saying. That I kind of feel like he's a bit of a cunt in a way. Like I think he might actually rather smoke you than have a good battle. Me personally, I mean what I say. I want to have a good clash. I think he might just want to smoke you and leave, bro. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, Sean, you don't flop. They're all getting smoked. A lot of you, bro. A lot of you. Yeah, I'm feeling good about the battle. I'm 1 round away from finishing. I really like my stuff, and I'm gonna win because Lefty has like a drastic improvement from his first battle. Like his second battle against my 24th or whatever, there's a big gulf. And plus, I know his style. I know how to do it better than him. In every way. So yeah, I got it. If I get it out clean, I'll win.
You appear to have stepped back in time for a moment. What's happened there?
How do you mean?
Your whole thing went to like VHS.
Yes, literally go VHS.
I've got some dead phone. My phone's got COVID.
Would Frankie want to battle for the DF title in the future?
I need to battle Crafty again. I'm sure that was great.
Maybe
do that again. No, I don't have any like full thought of like wanting like them sort of accolades, but I wouldn't say I'm not gonna battle for a title. It could happen in it, but I just want to rap in it. Like that's it.
That's a very diplomatic answer, mate. Very diplomatic answer.
I don't know. It depends. Who, like, if fucking Shuffle ends up with a title, I might mug him off just to get on his nerves to battle him just for a laugh, innit?
Shuffle versus Frankie. That would make sense for the next in line.
Yeah, I could see that happening. That'd be a laugh. I've always said I'd do that just because I want to hear
if Shuffle.
I need to hear what he'd say to me, bro.
And then
you man would do a third in unison.
No, I'm not that in sync, mate. Otherwise, we would have done it. I don't have that good a performance, bro.
Right, let me bring Lefty and Orwin on as well now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to see Danny get smoked. I don't want to see Sean get smoked. I'm gonna be diplomatic and say I just want to see a good, clean battle. That's what I want to see. But
you are definitely catching smoke, bro. You know that, right? Like
I'm ready, bro. I love that. If I catch smoke, there you go, bro. It was just
I can't battle Sean without you catching a few strays, bro.
That's fine, bro. If it means that, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot Canel's in the fucking queue as well. Yeah, my bad.
What does that mean, bro? What?
No, I'm looking forward to to you and Sean, man. We'll do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that face off. We need to give you a little bit more energy before we do the face off, man.
Yeah, bro. Let me get rid of this fucking virus.
Not peak Danny Jack right now, bro. But yeah, no, that would be hilarious, man. That would be hilarious if Shuffle T beat Canel and Shuffle D beat Crafty. I think we should say that right now. That should be the goal for Next in Line 2022.
He's never gonna do it. He's never gonna do it, man.
What, you reckon Shuffle wouldn't clash you?
I just don't think he has any interest in rapping against me like that. Like, not on some like, oh fucking, like, I'm great. I feel like he likes battling people that the heat battles. I don't think he wants to battle me. Like,
Yes, I'm just imagining like you say on the next year, like he proper heretics you.
yeah, like next
Like,
year he's on
like
his face
them
off then.
proper.
Fuck that guy, bro.
Yes. What's good?
Yeah,
Orwin,
yeah.
can you hear us, bro?
Yeah, man.
Fucking hell, mate. What's got up with everyone's cameras tonight, lads? Jesus.
I'm on phone, man. My laptop's fucked.
Is it, yeah? What's good, brother?
They're probably having a foot race, bro.
Sheesh. Have you, Orwin, have you seen any of the other face-offs?
Yeah, I watched Farmies yesterday. Oh, yeah, I watched it
I can't see
yesterday.
what
Yeah.
hearing, bro.
All right, let's see.
That's the COVID symptoms, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, Orwin, man, what's that? Well, that's same first question. We asked Frankie, bro. Yeah, where you at with the writing process right now? Because we've had this battle confirmed for a minute. So where you at, man?
Well, I've got some stuff jotted down. I haven't really put nothing into rounds yet properly, but I've had a lot longer for this battle than any of the other battles. I've had about this amount of time from now prep for the rest of the battles.
Yeah,
So
your title one, right? Your best newcomer title one was only 2.5 weeks prep, right? Something crazy like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm a lot further ahead than I've been for the rest of them. So I'm feeling good,
man. Yeah. So
this is your second in line, isn't it?
No, it's my second time at Fiddlers.
Orwin.
No, it's not my second next in line.
Oh.
No.
Did I not book you for? Oh.
Yeah, I swear. Is it?
Oh, I thought I did. My bad.
Yeah, you. I swear you said that you Orwin had a next in line battle.
Number 1 or something.
I didn't think it were next in line. I thought it were. I don't know. I thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think
was it not on that?
No, I don't think so. No, it were at the Fiddlers, though.
Or maybe
I swear
Sunburn.
that was next
Sunburn
in line.
3 pre-party.
Danny did.
Yeah, that was time ago, bro. Fuck knows.
Anyway, well, this is your first one with a big crowd. That's what matters.
Yeah, I've definitely booked you before.
Yeah, this is your first one with a big crowd. So obviously, like, how have you found? You've had 3 don't flop battles now, right? Like, just break them down, bro. Like, what? For the people watching, because a lot of people watching won't have seen you. So let's break down your 3 battles you've had so far, bro, so people can get to know you. Like, yes, let's go through your first one. Your first clash for Don't Flop was what, last December?
Yeah, last December. Dirt, man. That video's out. Everyone can go watch that.
That's the one that's out. Yep. So how did you find it? Your first Don't Flop clash, man. Like, how did you find that?
It wasn't too bad. I thought I was nervous at first. As soon as it was 3, 2, 1 go, everything went out the window, man. Crowd kept me going. Reaction kept me going.
Yeah, the crowd
felt nice.
The crowd fucked with you hard in that battle, bro. There wasn't a big crowd, but they loved you, bro. Yeah, so all right, so yes, your first one was your tryout versus Dirtman. Now you've had two that are yet to come online. They'll obviously be online before the event. So let's go through it. So your second battle was, what was it, Wavy John in Shoreditch?
Yep.
Okay. And was that a short prep one as well?
Yeah, 3 weeks maybe, I think.
Yeah. So how did you your second battle? How did you find your second battle compared to your first battle?
I found it a lot easier, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Knowing what popped first time round, like what I did, it kind of developed a little style of how I wrote things, and when I performed it, it popped off. So it went quite well.
And then yes, you had your second one, and then now your third one is the one that's. I mean, your third one didn't quite go how I expected it was going to go. Your third one actually was probably, I would say, maybe your clearest win, which it kind of shouldn't have been. Your third one really should have been more even. But Danny, you judged that battle, didn't you? Danny.
Doing all right there, mate.
Paige and Danny Jack, can you hear? I think your speakers are fucked, bro.
Yo.
Oh, there you are, yeah. I said you judged Orwin versus Just Trev, didn't you?
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you now, bro. Yeah. You just got that fucking VHS delay. Yeah. So you were there live for Orwin. Obviously, we had Orwin and Just Trev, we had them clash for the best newcomer of the year. So what do you remember about that clash? Because I said the way I remember it was that like Orwin, I thought that clash, because they were the most exciting two newcomers. I thought that clash was going to be really tough to judge, but I think all you lot that judged it basically all were just kind of like, yeah, Orwin pretty much fucking bodied that. So like, how did you find the clash? Do you remember much about it?
Yeah, from Orwin. Yeah, Orwin had a big improvement. Well, not a shit lot. Sorry, improved from the second battle, and then I thought Trev was going to do the same, but was somehow not as good as the battle before. So
that's the problem.
It was like they were both at this level, and then for their battle for the went like that, bro. It was a bit weird. So yeah, it's pretty easy to be easy, but
it was a shame.
It was a lot easier to judge than I thought it would be.
I mean, Orwin, what did you feel like? I mean, I feel like Orwin, like when we went to the judges, I feel like you were like, I won that.
Yeah, I expected. I'm not lying, man. I expected Trev to be hard. I mean, he wasn't shit, but I watched the battle you're on about is the one before. He were a lot better. He were racing round to end, so I was expecting a performance like that, but it just wasn't really that. So,
yeah, because I mean, I know. Please let Danny Jack go to bed. Danny Jack is just having a mare right now, but he's determined to be part of it. I love it. Danny Jack looks like he's locked up,
bro. It's the talking, bro. Yeah.
It's just good to have you present, bro.
Yeah, I'm good.
Danny Jack looks like the hostage video streaming on the dark web. So Orwin, man, give your honest opinion. Like we were just talking before you came on about like either smoking someone or it's even like what did you want out of that battle? Because obviously, like, you know what I mean, when it comes online, it's going to be titled like best newcomer battle, Orwin versus Just Trev. Like,
yeah, obviously I wanted to smoke him. I got a trophy, man.
So yeah,
I wanted to win. That's it.
Yeah. But are you like when I think we can all agree, like, so I fuck with Trev, but he's self-aware enough to know he didn't really come hard enough in that battle, and I'm sure we'll do another chat about it once the battle's released, so the fans can give their opinions. But like, obviously, you wanted to win the battle because there was a trophy on the line, right? But when after you kind of feel like he didn't come, would you have rather he still came a bit harder, but you still won? If you know what I mean, or
I'd rather it been more of a better back and forth. Obviously, more enjoyable overall. But it is what it is. I still won. Fuck 'em. But still, shout out, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like it's a tough one, man. Because it's like it's about watchability. It's about rewatchability and even watchability the first time. Like, fans don't like seeing body bags. Like, leave a comment. I might be wrong. I don't speak for everybody, man. Sorry, the comments are killing Danny Jack. This is classic Danny Jack. Leave a comment. Let me know both sides. Because me personally,
COVID-19
I think
It took me a while, but I had to comment myself.
I think personally, most fans would rather see a classic. Now, I'm not saying you and Just Trev on your third ever clash was going to be a classic. Do you know what I mean? But I expected it to be better. Do you know what I mean? And because you won it pretty fucking easily, and it shouldn't have been like that. Do you know what I mean? That's like, I'm not disrespecting Trev. I really think he's got potential, but it wasn't. It didn't feel like a title match. Let's put it that way. The clash didn't feel like a title match. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in a more positive note, how did you feel when we announced you as the winner and you're the first ever proper newcomer of the year to get like a trophy mid-year and whatever? Like, how do you feel being the official newcomer of the year?
Yeah, well, it's all good. I just got to stay and prove prove myself. But it was nice getting the trophy, getting reaction from all people like Gemini were there, Roz were there. That was nice to get all the action from some of all battlers. Zen, big up Caesar every time. So yeah, it was good. I felt good winning.
So yeah, talking about you still got to prove yourself, bro. Let's get on to Lefty. He should be hopping on at some point. I'm not sure if he's seen the thing there, but yeah. So let's get on. Let's get on to Lefty, man. Obviously, you've had 3 clashes. You've won Newcomer of the Year. Blah 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 blah. What's gonna be different about the Orwin is facing Lefty? Because we got to see something different. Because Lefty's an absolute killer.
Lefty's just calm with it. It's just effortless to him, man. And obviously, there's a bigger crowd, so I'm gonna have to perform bigger. I'm gonna have to try to do what he does, out perform his style. I'm just gonna try better him in most aspects. Well, so to the best I can.
What do you see as let's say Lefty's like strengths and weaknesses when you've been watching his shit and preparing? He's got like a whole back catalog of battles. What do you see as his strengths and weaknesses?
He's got a lot of classic battles, a lot of funny, just straight pop, 1-liner, 2-liner, just absolute classic crowd pleasers. But he's not too bar heavy with it. He's not too technical. A lot of the time, I mean, a lot of stuff he says he's banging. Like I won't put him down when he's not here, but it's not too bar heavy. So maybe if I can get some more technical shit in there, better with the angles, maybe we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Do you think has he got more chance of smoking you than your opponents you've faced so far?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's a bit of a fan favourite as well. So everybody loves him. Everybody wants to see that classic Lefty back. I want to see him do a good performance. Like
I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm glad you said that. Definitely.
Better off back and forth from both of us, man. I can't wait. Obviously, Lefty's. I doubt he's gonna let us all down, man. He'll have some shit.
See, this is what I was saying. He literally just said what I was saying earlier, mate. Like, when you had the battle that meant something, you needed to win. Of course, you wanted to body that Don, but this time you got Lefty, a big show. You just want that shit to pop off, bro.
I want to win, but I want it to be a good battle. Like, I want what you said earlier. I want somebody to come up after and just say, yo, that battle you said there, that was sick.
Bro,
if one person comes and says that to me, then I win. Fuck it, I don't have a.
I'm gonna cut in there. This is a fair point. Shuffle T versus Anton Murphy is a classic, and that is a body bag. I will give you that. That is an anomaly. That's an exception to the rule. That battle is entertaining. You're completely right there. That battle is mainly entertaining because of the level of body bag it is.
I've been called Corey from Porn Stars and Chumley. Nice.
But
Marlo versus Eek as well.
Marlo versus was that the same event, wasn't it?
Same event. I remember like that. It was the second day or the first. One of them was one day and one was the other day, and it was the best shit. Set the standard 9. I still remember that shit super heavy, bro. I fucking loved that event. And Eek got fully mullered. That was the best body I've ever seen live, bruv. And also,
you know what? This is a good
scumbag. So fuck that guy as well.
It's a good, interesting comment. Lefty freestyles, bro. It's like stand-up comedy, man. Lefty doesn't freestyle most of his shit. He's just effortless with it, bro. He can freestyle. First night Lefty ever battled in Don't Flop was all off top of the head. He can rap off the top of the head. He can flip, but it's all part of the game, bro. Making it look like it's all off the top of the head because his whole approach is just being so blasé about it. But I promise you, he will come with 3 rounds and he'll make it feel like it's freestyle. But yeah, so Frankie, have you've seen Orwin clash?
I have not, no, but I'm gonna go check you out straight away, bro. I fully watch, man. I'm looking forward to seeing this one that hasn't dropped. It sounds like you fully cooked, so
yeah. Because when I last saw Orwin, he was talking crazy about you, bro.
Yeah, man. I hope so. I hope everyone does, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's
true. He's gonna swing on you, bro.
All these comments about Marlo and Eek and blah blah blah. Yeah, it's true, but yeah, I think that's why I wanted the comments. I think you're right. There is some body bags. I just personally, if I had to make a blanket statement, I just want to see good battles, bro. I don't want either of your 2 battles as perfect examples. if Lefty smokes Orwin or Orwin smokes Lefty, I'm not satisfied. If Frankie Fraser smokes Frost or the other way around, I personally, it's not your fault for killing me. I'm not satisfied though, bro. I want to see every battle 3 rounds back forward, and we're like, yo, that was crazy. Who won that, man? What the fuck? That's what I want.
Yeah, you want people arguing afterwards. Like,
Well, people arguing.
You got that one, man. They're like, no, you fucking didn't. And then, like, you just got bare chat about it, and then they want to see the next thing. It's simple enough. Like, if you see Marlowe body Eek, right? Now, I'll add to your point that there are some seriously rewatchable body bags, but that's when it, like, how many are there when they're actually a body? Like, you see people lose 3-0 a lot. But like when it's a severe body like Eek Marlowe, is different in it. Like you want to watch that back because that one performance was mad. Yeah. So it don't really feel like it's the same thing, right? And then also like, who did you want to put him against after that? It would have been way harder to match someone up who's just fully murdered someone than when someone's done well. And so like me, fucking Lefty, Orwin, and Frost all do sick. Then there's like 4 ideas there. Whereas like if you all get smoked, then what the fuck are you gonna do with them next? And then you ain't got more content and all that fucking official bullshit. But yeah,
I know. Yeah, I mean exactly. So we're talking about fucking like the future and whatever, and like who's gonna want to work with who if you get smoked, whatever. I mean, I know. Orwin, you're keen as fuck to clash people right now. You're at that stage where you're just trying to body people. But Frankie, like obviously you're a bit older, as in not age-wise. I mean, in battle rap, you're a bit older than Orwin. So has this kind of got your hunger back? As in you're feeling already, I'm ready for the next guy if the opportunity is there, or is it for now just Frost? Which way are you thinking?
I've got 2 this like in August, so like that's all I can concentrate on. I can only do 1 at a time, so it's hard to like super go ahead of that because like imagine I get smoked both of them, and then where am I at? Like I've got to climb up again in it. But I think more so I've got a hunger to do bigger shit. Like I want to rap with like the best people. Like when I battled like with some of the people I battle like. I get way more out of it when I know that I'm battling someone that's like one of the best. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I just get way more out of it. I've never wanted to be someone that's like fucking, oh shit, like he's gonna win. Like I don't have to be an underdog. It doesn't have to be that, but I don't want to be the guy that everyone's like, oh, he's definitely gonna smoke this every time. That's dead, man. I want to battle people that I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck are they gonna say, bro? That's gonna be mad. And then like I've got to think about it and I've got to combat that and I've got to write defensively and shit. Like I enjoy writing more than any of the rest of it. I like the writing process. I enjoy rapping whilst I'm in the moment, and then that bit right after when you finish and it's done and you get people walking straight up to you like, yo, that's the best shit, bro.
Of course it is, man. We spoke about this on every
that's the best shit, bro. That's it.
Right, I'm gonna let me just text Lefty and try and get him on. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to tap out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dip in a minute as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me just give me 1 second. Whilst I do this, let's just talk about this nice little segue. Last battle was Tony. Just talk to us about the Tony battle, bro.
Man, that shit like it fell out of nowhere, man. Danny sorted it out. He can say it before he goes, but yeah, he sorted it out. Like, and it was never meant to be me and Tone. He didn't even get us to say yes. He told Tony yeah for me, and he told me yeah for Tone, and then we both realized it was that. And he was quite clever with it, to be honest.
Hey,
but yeah, so how
you man, I'm off because I'm tapping out.
All right, G. All right, peace.
Rest up.
Nice.
But hold on 1 second. Give me a minute. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Let me take Danny Jack out of the stream. 2 seconds. Here we go. But yeah, let's just chat about because that was your last that was a big battle for you and shit, man. Yeah. I mean, was that? It seemed like there was. Do you know what? I'm gonna give my honest, as we're talking about bodies and this and that. I'm gonna give my absolutely honest opinion on that battle. For me personally, it was a little bit too friendly. Okay, but I know it's fine. I understand. Obviously, it was for Black Lives Matter. Blah, blah. It was a different vibe. I understand it.
Yeah.
It was in a park. It was some. I wasn't expecting that personals.
And also, I feel like none of us had seen each other in like a year, so it was way nicer than it was ever going to be.
It was a little bit too nice for my what I like. Like I've said, I don't like seeing bodies in that, but I wanted a little. Like you're both known for the right. When people were gassed for the clash, oh, Frankie Fraser's clash with Tony D. I think you both came with some bars, but there needed to be a little bit more bite in the.
Yeah, I can understand that, man. I feel like as much as I gained out of it, there was like the slight loss is the fact that like no one's gonna take that battle as serious as they would have if it was on like a event like Nil or something. And that's not it should be taken serious for like what it was about, but as just a standalone clash, if you take everything away from it and you just watch two people rapping, it's taken from like that. So I do understand it, but I wouldn't change it. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't change it. I'd rather
that's fair enough, man. You got a good memory. It was fun day out and that, like
yeah, exactly. And I still got to say some of my favorite shit I've said in a while.
So, yeah, what you one of your hardest bars was what you said with dead poets, Tony D. Poetry.
Yeah, what was it? Fucking I'll send Tone to sobriety and turn Double P Uncle T to the Dead Poet Society.
Fire.
Now I like the Fabulous one. You big me up for that, and I always pop for that.
What was it you said?
Only people that genuinely like proper love rap, like not even a lot of battle fans like message me about it, but bare rappers were like, "Yo," it was the one where I was like basically said that something like, "I'm fabulous. All I got to do on stage when I perform is breathe," or something like that. And it was only for the rappers. Like every time I told someone like that was a battler or a rapper, they were like, "Shit, that's the one." But I knew it was never gonna get no like much feedback. But I remember you bigged it up, so I was like, "Yeah, he knows."
Because this is what I'm saying. Someone commented it and you confirmed it earlier yourself. Like your problem is not writing good bars. Like that's never been your issue.
Yeah, that's true.
No one looks at a Frankie Fraser battle and goes, "Oh, that was played out." They look at your battle and say, "I wish he delivered that a bit harder." Where I'm getting the vibe from you talking to you today that obviously the writing is going to be there, but I'm getting the vibe that fucking delivery is going to be there as well.
I'm very much looking forward to perform. I can't lie. It's been a while. Like it's been a year since I even done this. Yo, I worked this out, right? Someone commented on something on Twitter and it made me realize I haven't battled in a room in England since Real Deal in the beginning of 2019, and that was a day one compliment battle that I got on the day. So if you take it before that, it was July 2018 or something, the last time I battled in a room in England.
Wow. So you're fucking hungry.
Yeah, it's been time, but I ain't done it.
Frost, what are you saying, bro?
What are you saying, man? Everyone good, yeah?
Yeah, what are you saying, bro?
What's up? It's good to see you, mate. Frankie, how much longer do you reckon you got, man?
I'll do another like 5 or so.
All right, come. All right, let's talk, Frost. What's fucking good, bro?
Same old, man. Yeah. How is everyone doing, man? I'm good.
All good. Let's get straight to business because fucking Frankie ain't got too long. Look, tell me, how are you feeling about clashing Frankie? That's what everyone wants to hear you talk about. How are you feeling about clashing Frankie? Is it your biggest battle yet? Do you rate Frankie? Blah, 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 blah. Let's hear about it. Go now. Let's talk.
Quickly, shook. Yeah, he is. And yeah.
Nah, chat to me. Man, let me know how you're feeling, bro. This is a good battle for you, man.
Yeah, it's a huge battle for me. Like, I'm worried, but like a good worried, innit? Like, I learned a lesson yesterday. I learned a hard lesson yesterday, so I'm coming back to this one with my chin up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one for me.
So, sorry, fucking Sean's comment made me laugh as I was about to talk. Yeah. So, what happened yesterday? You had another clash yesterday, and it didn't go very well.
I just slipped up myself. I mean, I can't make excuses for myself. I just wasn't ready enough. It is what it is. I took a nice lesson there. But yeah, we move forward, didn't it? And it's a good one to take it on because coming into this one, I need to be proper prepared, and that gives me.
So wait, hold on. So what about? But hold on a second. Though. What about Frost Never Lost? Is that done now?
No, it's never done. Frost Never Lost is forever. I don't know why people keep on like questioning it. It's for life. Frost never lost.
Well, I think they're questioning it because it's 3 words. Frost Never Lost. That's why they're questioning it.
I said this yesterday to Frost actually. Like, if you're caught up in the hype enough to debate him on it, you've already fell for it, so you're out. And then otherwise, if you don't debate him on it, you're agreeing, so he wins both times.
It's
a very smart move, bro. I can't lie.
So what went wrong yesterday, bro? Just memorization or what?
Just memory. Do you know what it was as well? Yeah, it was like a connecting bar that I forgot. And then once I was just like I couldn't click on it, and my whole brain just shut down, and it felt like the whole room was closing in on me, man. It felt like real intense in that moment. Probably not as long as I thought it was, but it felt like forever. And so I was just like, right, call it time there. And I would have said that my best, like I memorized my first round the best. So then it just put a doubt on the rest of everything. I was like, well, I'm definitely fucking up on the second. Like that was, and it happened as well. So I had to cut loads out of the second. It was a madness. It was bad. It was a bad show from me.
Shit, man. How much did you get out cleanly, bro?
I got out. Like, do you know what the worst thing is I missed out my favorite bits. So I probably got out quite a bit more than I think in my head, but I missed out my favorite bits. So that it stands out more to me than it would to like a viewer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd say you got, from what you showed me, you got out pretty much most of it.
Most people at the event today were saying that like they didn't really notice anything at the second, and like
it was not as deep as it looked. But then again, I was right in the pit as well, so maybe it was. I don't know, but it didn't seem it. I can't lie.
So let's get on to the Frankie battle, bro. Right, you had a mare yesterday, basically. Long story short, you had a fucking mare. We've all had them sometimes. What's good with clashing Frankie Fraser? I don't know if you've been listening to the stream. Obviously, Frankie's basically saying he's on some next tip right now for whatever reason. I've now pissed him off even more because I told him he was friendly to Tony. Man's working. So
I can't be doing no slap hands and that in this battle, bro.
What are you? What are you saying about fucking the new Aggie-fired Frankie Fraser, bro?
It's long for man. I'm not. I want sloppy Frankie. I want him like if man can do me a choke in the second or something. Nah, do you know what? I'm happy for it, innit? Regardless of anything, I want to see Frank at his best. So no matter what, it's a good thing, and I'm gonna do everything I can to match it and hopefully top it at some points. And that's all I can do, innit? Frank's going to be Frank, and that's what I'm looking for. What's your two that
relationship? I didn't realize that. Obviously, from Danny made a couple comments. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe you two know each other better than I thought, bro. Have you got some kind of outside of battle rap relationship?
I could literally walk and see where he is right now if I wanted to.
Oh, you serious?
He's probably right around the corner from me.
Yeah, I could go knock on his door like while we're still on the line.
I didn't know that at all.
Show me where you are real quick.
I'm on the river.
Oh yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I could find you in like 5 minutes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's mine. Yeah.
So what? How is this? I mean, it's kind of, I guess, been accepted that Frankie's given the shot. So it's like, what kind of frost are we going to see? Because we can't be seeing, fucking Fulham gang, bro. We're brethren now, mate. What frost are you bringing to the Fiddlers, mate? Because you brought frost to the Fiddlers yesterday, and that didn't work. So what one are you bringing? Fucking
that wasn't frost yesterday. That was a different bread. That was
that was cool. You brought lukewarm, mate.
Yeah, he was lukewarm, bro. Yeah, that's exactly tepid.
All right, so what frost is coming on the 14th, bro? That's what I want to know.
A frost we ain't seen. It's got to be the best frost I've ever done.
I can't lie. It's
got to be the best frost I've ever been, and I can't bring nothing less. Otherwise, it won't contest. And it's as simple as that. Yeah, it's got to be the best frost.
So how does it make you feel hearing Frankie say that he's already got fucking too much material for you already?
He's a nightmare. He told me yesterday I've got to cut stuff. Allow me, Frankie. Can I use that? Bring back the ghostwriter. Listen, nice.
Hey, bruv, at this point, bruv, with how much I got to get rid of, you can have the rest of it, mate. But it would sound weird when you're just dissing yourself the whole time. But fuck it.
Orwin, what are you saying on Frankie versus Frost, bro? Give me some thoughts on Frankie versus Frost.
I'm looking forward to that one. You know, I fuck with Frost. I think Frost is sick, man. And Frankie's been sick for a time, man. That's going to be a big battle. The whole card is stacked with massive battles, man. I'm excited for a lot of it. But this is one that stand out ones for me. This is up there with Shuffle and Canal. I want to see this,
man. My God, I'm definitely going to check your shit, brother. And I'm going to let you know what I'm thinking, bro. But I'm assuming that one all them battles that you're on point, so.
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Well, what was it? Orwin. I mean, the Orwin bar that really hooked me in was like it kind of goes with what I've been saying on every stream we've been going. Just bars that anybody can get, anybody can find funny. Mm-hmm. What was it you said in your chart? The acoustic bar.
You say? You want to hear something stupid and strange? His mum's vagina is the loosest of shapes. It's acoustically safe. Say your name into it once and it loops it for days.
Oh my god,
It's
acoustically.
acoustically safe. So you're naming it once, it loops it for days.
Yeah, cool, fair enough, brother.
That was the bar. I was like,
tell someone that I enjoy a fucking vaginal bar, but that was hard.
bro, this is what I'm saying. Obviously, look, the thing is, yeah, you got to get the balance right. Like,
Yeah,
and this goes for
100%.
like you three. This goes for every battle. Like, you can't come in a battle, in my opinion, and unless you're fucking lunacy, you can't come in a battle and just do 3 rounds of nothing about your opponent.
No.
But if you're spitting some hardcore shit, breaking him down, sometimes it's nice to diffuse it a bit. Diffuse the tension a bit with the fucking vaginal bar.
Every time, I swear down, I'm not even joking, yeah. I swear down. Every time I feel like I wrote something that I would either consider a haymaker or deep enough that I need it to like calm down, I'll definitely back it with a joke. Like, even if it's just a dead ass like one-liner, just to change that mood, because like you can't keep them in the same headspace for every second of the battle, otherwise they won't enjoy it, bruv. It'll be bare strange.
No, I think battle rap's got too serious, man. Everyone needs to there needs to be some more old school shit, some more jokey.
Yeah,
I'm not
why
saying
not,
don't be direct me at your opponent, but it don't always all have to be bar heavy punchlines. I mean, they're good too, but everybody
Bruv,
takes it too serious.
You're entertaining.
There's a lot of the same
crowd,
at the
bruv.
moment, isn't it?
That's all that matters, mate.
Yeah,
When you
that's
say
right.
there's
It's
a lot of
entertaining.
When you're saying there's a lot of the same at the moment, how would you clarify that?
I mean, I like there's a lot of like angle rappers. Do you know what I'm saying? That it's not like there is, where back in the day there was Joker rappers, there was angle rappers, there was punchers and whatever else. Now I feel we just got a lot of the same, like a lot of angle rappers rather than like different styles, innit?
Yeah,
and you don't have to be one lane either. Like one like Tony D, he's fire, he's funny too.
Yeah,
it's not even taking nothing away from them. Like there's amazing ones, and obviously, but like it'd be nice. An event should have a couple of everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't seem like there's a lot of them.
Otherwise, it's not a show, bruv. Like
you know what I'm saying?
Bruv, how are you gonna put on a show with 4 battles that are the exact same thing, bruv?
I'm gonna talk to your soul. Like,
I'm telling
you, stop. I don't want souls being spoken to.
No, bro. No,
I don't.
Leave my soul alone, bro.
Yeah, I don't want. Leave his soul alone. Just tell him he's a pussy and make a joke about it.
I'm creatively telling someone I'm gonna put their head in or something.
I just want to hear bare flips on. I want to hear flips on the word Frost, flips on the word Fraser, flips on the word or, the word win, the word left, the number T, the letter T. Like, that's what I want to hear, bro. I don't want to hear unless it's different. Unless someone's coming for their first battle back, and the whole venue knows this guy's done some fucked up shit, and this guy is battling. It's time to tell him about it. That's different.
Bro, if I'm battling,
bro, I just want to hear entertain me, bro.
I'm gonna do that. But if I'm not doing any of that shit ever.
Like,
bro.
don't speak. And if you don't think, basically, this is what I'm saying. If you don't think the guy you're clashing is actually a bad person, don't go down that route.
The thing. Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, if you think he's a cunt,
do it. Do
your thing in it. If you don't think the guy you're battling's a prick, let's keep it lyrical, man. Let's see.
It feels like sometimes people are searching for something. Like you're searching for something to say. All right, you're a dickhead because you did this, and it's not really that deep. But you're gonna shake a man's hand at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Right. This is a perfect segue from talking about just keeping it bars. Daniel Maloney says, Frost, how was Tony versus Georgie last night?
Oh,
incredible,
amazing, bro.
Incredible.
That shit was
Were
amazing.
you there as well, Frankie?
Yeah, I went with Frost.
Oh, shit, I didn't know.
Yeah, I was with Frost. That shit
honestly, it's incredible.
Oh, you two are rolling together now, yeah? What happened here, mate?
Fuck's sake. The corner, bro. What am I going to do? I'll catch you at the event, mate. I'm going to walk right past your house to get to
come upstairs for a cup of tea.
Anyway, yeah, break down you two, because obviously...
mate, honestly, like,
every time
one of the best Tonys we've ever seen.
I was like, oh my days, I was actually so wrong about this guy. Like, not because I thought he was bad, I just didn't know if he was like that guy yet. I was like, it might be a bit too early for. He's so good, man. Some of the shit he had yesterday was incredible, but Tony D was the best I've seen him in like numerous years, bro. Like
title grade Tony.
That was like
I kept on saying.
Insane performance. He was so on point for like He like
When he was just washing
Orwin
bread
said a
for
minute
fun.
ago, there was bits where he threw jokes in. I'm not even gonna give anything away, but he literally had a bar where he was like, when you go to see the opticians, can you see the opticians? Yeah, Tony was unreal yesterday,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
There you go, bruv. Like, come on, man. Like,
That's more like it, innit? Yeah, trust me. But
The
yeah,
setting for it as well, we had to do it outside. But you know, like similar to the old English soul, you know what I'm saying?
yes,
Like it made it feel better being outside, honestly.
Okay.
Like people could all
There was
smoke and whatever
people
else, you know what I'm
shouting
saying?
out there, right? When you know where it is, there's people shouting out there like house windows. Like some people like this is sick, and some people like you gotta shut up, you gotta shut up.
yeah.
And we were just rolling with it and like using it a bit, like and saying like and just carrying on with the momentum of it. And I was saying to like Tone or whatever after, like if someone had dropped a glass in the venue, it would have been way more like off-putting to you for some reason, but yeah, so, like
Everyone
people
got
actually shouting through it made it more fun. Like it was proper sick, man. I enjoyed
It was
it.
sick. Yeah.
So okay, so who would you give a win to if you had to give a win to someone?
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, I thought he won
like
that battle.
Not to
But
say
not
that
for the
George
want
didn't
of
do good or
trying.
nothing. That it's not.
I'll
It's
say
not like
this,
it's not like that.
Georgie got more of a win out of that battle than I would have if, like, with our battle, me and Tony, because of like, I feel like more people are gonna be like, "Yo, that was crazy. You stood up with like the best tone there's been in like a long time." Like, and that's not to utilize myself. It isn't what like
no,
about me, but I'm just saying like from my own experience of it, like he got a way better version of tone, like for sure.
So is it of the other newcomers, like Frankie, you were saying obviously you ain't caught Orwin yet, but I mean, I think by the time we get to like next in line, when Orwin's got like 3 clashes online, I think it's going to be a little bit more familiar.
Watched all that.
But outside of Georgie, is there any like newcomers that you two fuck with at all that you think have got promise? Or
after yesterday, that Moke kid is
Moke.
He's great.
Yeah.
That guy's got it.
He's
got it.
Yeah.
He's got it all,
and
bro.
Nobi today did well. I
wasn't
apparently
today.
Black
I didn't
Tea.
go today.
No, yeah, Black Tea as well. He started off the day. Apparently, he smashed it. I missed his battle, but apparently he smashed it. Yeah, there's a couple new ones.
But I need to
like all them
actually
new Penn
watch
State
a lot
players,
of
to be
these new
fair.
guys because like it's difficult because when like your first 3 battles are like those quick short ones, it's hard to gain much knowledge of who, like how their style is sometimes, like unless it's super obvious. So like it takes a while
still
to
learning.
like, connect to like not say I wouldn't be a fan, but like actually say I'm gonna sit and watch their battle like every time it comes out level of like I'm a fan, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, lads, I'm gonna dip out. I've got a bounce. My bad, apologies, but thanks for having me on.
No, all good, mate. Appreciate it. It's great to chat to you, Frankie, bro. I'll chat to you really soon.
All right, easy,
Love
people. I just press leave, yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, just leave, bro. It's all good, man.
Magic.
Take you out. I'll take you out manually. Get the fuck out.
Now he's gone, yeah. Frankie,
Let's get down to the crud, bro. Let's get down to the crud. Yeah, come on. You can talk your shit for us.
You know what? It's not. It wouldn't even be shit talking, man. It's a level of respect for Frankie. That's what I'm going to be taking into how I'm writing.
Yeah.
I can't take it any other way. If I shit for a second, then he's going to kill me.
Yo, Left, put your phone on landscape, bro. What the fuck?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, done.
My guy, you know what's good.
That in.
You're a pirate. You're a pirate, innit?
One man there.
Yes.
Bonjour.
I listen.
It's constant. It's a drug. It's figured out a thing to make it like.
Man, we are here.
One second, let me get a little privacy.
Man, like Lefty.
Fuck. What's the session saying, man? What's your session saying?
Glorious as always, my bro. Come on.
Right, fuck. All right, let's get to it, bro. Let me pull Frost down to the bottom. Pause that.
Boys.
Well, go on. Yeah, what you saying, Big Left?
Man's there, bro. Just active. You know how it goes.
Are you boys there? Yeah, just chatting a lot of shit, bro. First question is
sit up your chest, my guy.
Is he?
Talk that shit off your chest. Talk your shit, son. Yo, sweating, bro.
He's just showing love, bro. What are you saying then, Lefty, bro? A lot of people, we've been talking about you on every stream, bro. Everyone said the same thing. They want to see that elite level Lefty on the 14th, bro. You know I do, because I've been telling you. What we saying?
Well, bro, it's always Lefty, bro. There's many forms of Lefty. That's what I mean, bro. As a Lefty fan, you have to be prepared for a journey, bro. And yeah, exactly, bro. Whatever I do is what I'm meant to do. Like, don't worry.
But that's what we're saying, bro. Like the top elite level Lefty is damn near unbeatable, bro. When he's and I know Orwin knows that, bro. Like when Lefty comes locked with the lefty, they're not even. Bro, the Lefty one-liners are not even. There's no setup. The punchline is the setup, and you get a laugh. You get a laugh before the punchline. The second one drops. That's the Lefty I want to see, bro. I want to laugh at the setup.
I feel you completely, bro. Listen, bro, we can both win this battle, Liam. Yeah, all we got to do is do our thing. If everyone has fun, we've done our job, bro. That's it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm coming.
Battle, bro. You know
what I mean?
Man,
I'm coming to perform. This is a big battle for me, man. I'm going to put on for this one.
Of course, do your thing. You need to. You have to, bro.
So, how much? I mean, I don't know if it's a silly question, but how much Lefty shit have you seen before we matched you up? Are you pretty familiar with him?
Yeah, I've watched his shit before, but obviously I've gone back and watched some more stuff. I was watching that documentary, that left side of Camden's, the bollocks over there. But yeah, I'm quite familiar with this stuff, man. Yeah.
Sick. So, have you, Lefty? Have you watched Orwin's One Battle yet, or no?
My one battle that's online. Tell her sort it out with, and you can watch them more.
Have you watched it yet?
Yeah. You know what? Remember, Owen? I told you, yeah. No disrespect, yeah, but I watched your battle and I thought you was the other guy. Do you remember, bro? So I was like, oh, bro, I was writing bars for some other dumb.
Loads of Irish bars and that.
Yeah, the Irish guy. So I was like, oh, Rowan, why have you given me another Irish battle? Like, I used all my Irish last time. Well, now you're not even Irish, bro. But you could, I mean, you could be.
You're going to hold some Irish
them Irish bars will pop off, man. Bring them Irish bars, they'll pop off.
Say nothing, bro.
So, how long, how was it you realized Orwin was the other geezer? What happened? Did I tell you?
Told me, bro. When you said he's not Irish, I thought, fucking hell, he's not Irish, bro. He's the other guy. To be fair, the other guy was better. I'm still saying the other guy. You were better.
Yeah, nice one.
Hold on. I'm just trying to picture this. So if we hadn't had that conversation, you may have turned up to the
we better for that, man. I wish you would have said no.
Irish bars, G. I'm so glad that I met up with you, bro, because Jesus Christ, I had some fire though. I
had some fire. Bro, that would. Do you know what? That would have made it onto some battle rap compilation with like 800,000 views on YouTube. Like embarrassing moments, number 25. Battle rapper turns up with bars for different opponent. Like that would have been.
I'm glad I didn't do it, but at least I got some.
That would have been what? Right? What? Okay.
That's the angle.
What would you have done? Real talk, right? If let's just say his other battles didn't come out, because obviously, look, in reality, it probably wouldn't happen because his other battles will come out. You'd realize he's the other guy. But let's say his other battles didn't come out. You turned up on the day, and you realize he's the other guy. What would you have done? Honestly,
I would have done what I always do. Like, I would have just looked at man's crepes, looked at whatever you're wearing, and just said something about it, bro. Like. You know what I mean?
But would they not have been...
You are Irish. Like, for the next 15 minutes, you're Irish, bro. And it's, to be honest, looking at you right now in the flesh, Owen, like, it's not that much respect, is it?
To be honest, bro, like, so many different white people claim some level of Irish history. Like, you could just be...
all Irish at the end.
I'm about as Irish as he's Italian.
Oh, there you go. So he's not That's what I said.
Yeah, fucked up.
His dad's Irish.
So what are you saying then, brother? How are you feeling about clashing a newcomer? Because I mean, you're not usually the newcomer fucking opponent. So
Yeah, I know. I mean, bro, it is what it is. I'm not really asked. Like I said, I'm not trying to win battles. I'm not trying to like climb up the ladder or nothing, bro. Like I'm going off what you said. You said it'll be a match. It'll be a funny battle. That's it, bro. We just put on a show. Everyone's laughing. Then it's all good, bro. That's it.
So when was the last time you clashed in Camden? Because obviously you're basically based in Camden now, but it's been a minute since you clashed there, right?
I don't know though. I was trying to think about that the other day, bro. I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I remember performing at a Don't Flop event in Fiddler's Elbow, like a while ago, maybe 2 years ago, bro. Get me? But an actual clash, I don't know, bro.
Because everybody's once your clash is done, bro, everyone's gonna be on you about where do we go now? Where's the link, bro? Like everyone's now you're like Mr. Camden, bro. Like fucking hell, fam. Like, everyone's gonna be on you. Like there's gonna be a lot of fucking old school. There's gonna be a lot of old school Don't Flop fans in the room, mate.
It's my guy, real quick. It's my brother, the security guard at Pirate Studio. This is my guy. I do this guy 4 times a week, bro.
Yes.
You get me? Who's gonna win this battle? August 14th. It's me against my man. Who do you reckon's gonna win?
Who's that?
Exactly. That's what he's saying, bro. That's my brother, bro. He works way too hard, bro. I have a day off already. Monday, bro.
So where are you like? Where are you at? Like obviously, like we spoke about it on a private thing, but just like where are you at mentally with battle rap at the moment, bro? Like, how do you feel about it, and how do you feel about you doing it?
I don't watch it. I like it when I do it. I think it's, you know what I mean. But I think it means. I think I have a slight duty in it to help out. One for you as a friend, bro. Like I want this team. I want you to be back where you was, bro. You get me? Back on top, blood.
Yeah. Hey,
the only thing I can do to help. Yeah. You smell me. But also, like, I mean, as an MC, bro, and me doing my thing, it's important to stay active. So having a battle coming up is what it is. I've got a battle coming up. You know what I mean? It's just another string to the harp. You know what I mean?
To the harp.
So, bro, I'm just trying to stay active. Battles are nothing to me, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro.
But I think that's because you've mastered, bro. You've mastered it. Like we've had some comments on the stream tonight saying that like, oh, does Lefty freestyle all this shit? What does Lefty think about it? It's like, bro, it's because you got your own thing going on, bro. You got an image of you've been a rapper for a long time, so it looks like you turn up in battles and don't give a fuck. And I believe you to a degree, but when you're there in the clash, bro, I think you've just mastered a manner of performing that seems like you're not trying. But
bro, you know more than anyone. Like I never come to you and I'm like, oh yeah, I just freestyled that whole thing. Like I don't guess it. Like I prepare, bro. But my underpreparedness is the way I prepare.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the thing with battles, bro, it's not something you can rehearse, really, in my opinion, bro. It's not like a theater performance where the same thing, like you know what everyone's gonna say, so you know what you have to say when you say it. But I don't know what you're gonna say, Liam, and I don't know what they're gonna laugh at. So if they laugh at something I didn't think they would, maybe I'll think of some other shit that goes along those lines because they obviously like it, bro. It's a show, bro, and a big part of that is just trusting yourself to deliver, bro. Like I don't need to memorize everything I wrote last month to kill it, bro. And so I don't know I don't know what you're gonna wear. I don't know what you're gonna do. All of that, bro. Like I don't know. So, bro, you got one chance. Like you got listen to Eminem, innit?
So I'm gonna ask the other two as well. Like what do you think are your best performances? What are your performances you're most proud of?
I like the ones with Big J because of how much, like, listen, at the beginning, Big J used to be so worried about how underprepared we were. Do you know what I mean?
I find out now, 10 years later.
I'm just saying that, like, he definitely wanted to be more prepared, didn't it? And I was always saying, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Like, we'll just do our thing, bro. So I like those ones because I was proven right, bro. It's like it's not as I don't know, bro. It's not as nerve wracking as some people think, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? You just gotta be yourself and perform to the crowd, and that's it, bro. And it's only 1 minute. That's like one song. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you we were speaking with Frankie about this earlier. Like, this is I'm asking this to all three of you. Frankie was saying he has like
Is there someone
specific.
else in the chat?
He was saying that he has like specific days where he sits down and writes. I didn't hear what you just said, Lefty, but Frankie was saying that he sets aside days with you for you three when you not musically but song battle wise. Sorry, do you have battle writing days or is it just as it goes along, little bit here, little bit there? First Orwin and then the other two can answer as well.
Yeah, man. It just pops up whenever it comes, or if I'm with Caesar or Dank or something, just spitting some freestyles. If they laugh, I'm like, right, I'll write that down, I'll keep that. It just mostly comes along. I never try and schedule a time to write because then I put pressure on myself and I can't write. So you just gotta let it come to you. I never tell myself, oh, Saturday I'm gonna sit down and get something done. If I get something done on Saturday, then I do. But nah, I don't schedule it usually. Just whenever it comes to me, man.
And Lefty, what about you, bro?
Bro, like I write every day, bro, without fail. So it's like, I don't know, bro. When it comes to battles, I might write one line and not write anything else for 4 or 5 days, bro. You know what I mean? But then I might it's a line like, bro, the frost battle is a perfect example, bro. I showed him my notes, bro.
Bullet points.
It's just like, gain it.
Imagine had a bullet point saying Denmark.
And it's just like,
for me saying Ireland.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Your thing was just Irish times 3. Back to the drawing board. But no, it's like, bro, like I can't dedicate time to anything, bro. You just gotta let these things happen, bro. Like you can't force anything in this world, bro. Like just let it happen, G.
Yeah.
Frost, what about you, man?
Pretty much the same thing. Like it comes. I'll get a burst of inspiration whenever it comes, and if I sit down and tell myself, look, I'm gonna write for an hour, I won't write for an hour. I'll sit there and fuck about on my phone.
Check Twitter and shit. Yeah.
I didn't know you were here, bro. Can everyone see Frost? Like, I could just see us three in the back square. Like, oh, say that, my guy.
Yeah, no, it's dark here. It's dark here.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, what you said? You said are you just like a writer as it comes along as well?
Yeah. I can't put myself down and say, right, I'm gonna do this now. It just won't happen. Like I'll just sit there and distract myself. Like it's the best time. The best time is when it just comes to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And then like something like half a round will fall out like in a matter of nothing.
Word.
Lefty, have you ever been on the way to a battle and kind of been like, I wish I prepped more? Or are you just unfiltering?
Every time, bro. It's like, but
so you're right. So that's what I'm saying, though. So you do, even when you're saying you're confident with your structure of how you do it, you still do feel like you could do more.
I know my brain, bruv, yeah, and I have a busy brain. I could sort everything out, and there's still a voice in my brain telling me how I flopped. Do you know what I mean? So even when my guy, you telling me, my dog.
Yes, Cats. What are you saying, G?
Yo, brother. What's
my
good?
guy? What's up, bro?
Lefty never flops in it. Come on.
Never, not one. But obviously, bro, I mean, bruv, listen, you always worry about flopping. Even when I have a show and I'm performing songs I've written and produced and recorded and heard a million times, I still have a voice in my head that says, don't forget the word. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes the tune is playing and you forget the first line, bro, until the first line comes up and then it pops in your head. Like I have no problem with like nerves and paranoia and worrying about underperforming. That's what makes you perform. Do you know what I mean? The day you don't have those worries is the day you might as well stop, bro.
So when you step out, like, do you feel like at the moment, like with the way things are going for, like, this is kind of like to all of you all feel like right now these are going to be your best performances in a while, or what? Because obviously I made it clear in all these streams, like I don't want to see anything less than the best version of every single person on the card. So it's like, where do you feel like you're at right now?
Yeah,
We
well,
need-
I've got to step it up. This is a massive card for me. It's obviously bigger than battling in Birmingham in some park. I'm at Fiddler's Elbow, big crowd, big massive card. Every battle's big.
Sold
I'm
out crowd.
going to have to show out, man. I can't go a bit same as stuff I was saying to Wavy John in Park.
Definitely.
It's going to be a bit higher level. So yeah, man, I'm hoping it's going to be my best performance, but that's down to everybody else's opinion. But I'm a try harder for this one.
What's
Definitely.
your opinion? We spoke about this earlier, Lefty. Yeah. What's your opinion? Would you rather smoke someone's boots and you don't give a fuck about the rewatchability, or would you rather have it even back and forth? Which one would you rather do?
Well, either way, I don't care about the rewatchability, bro. Like, trust me, bro. It's about like the little window we have to perform. It's a performance, bro. Like, if I do a show, I'm not worried about how the footage looked the next day, bro. I was in the show, I performed, and it was it. That's it, bro. That is it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, I don't mean to keep comparing it to music, but it's like, bro, not everyone wants to hear the same song. So some people that like something from me, other fans might not like the same thing. So I don't even try and please anyone, bro. I just try and be myself and deliver, bro, and let everyone else figure out what they liked and what they didn't like, bro. Like, as long as I'm happy with the performance, that's it. That's all that matters.
And yeah, what about you, Frost, man? Where do you feel like you're at in the stage? Because obviously, you know, this clash with Frankie could set you up for some bigger ones in the future. You're obviously 3 weeks out. Where are you at right now with it, bro? Obviously, like,
I'm in the early stages. Obviously, I just battled yesterday, so like I can't write two at once, and it just
okay.
don't work like that. But I've got loads of stuff.
Enough.
I've got loads of stuff written down that's for Frank, just not developed into like actual ideas yet at the moment. There's still loads written down, but like I say, after yesterday, I'm not about to let myself down again, and I feel like if I don't perform at a high standard this time, then I feel like my stock drops. I feel like I've got to start from like below myself where I should be.
Yeah, you can't you can't be seen to take 2 clear L's in a month.
Yeah,
like, you can't do that.
For my fault. For my fault as well. No, never lost still, but yeah, I can't be doing that to
one
time.
So we'll close it out in a minute, but just finally, just let me know what other on the card, what other classes do you think are going to be good?
Ooh, like obviously Shuffle Canal is going to be different. I'm looking forward to seeing Shuffle back. I know Canel's focused for this one. He's focused. I don't know what else. Looking forward to seeing Georgie Roots again. Like he's been powerful every time I've seen him in the last couple of weeks. He's battled in the same cards as me as well, and he's been way more prepared than I have. So yeah, be looking forward to see that battle as well. Quill's Georgie.
So yeah, I'm just getting the lineup up now. Yeah, so obviously we got Quill, Georgie, Matter, Lazy, Pamphlet, Crow, Danny, Jack, Sean, Cray, Shuffle.
I want to see Pamphlet. He used to give me
Pamphlet's going to be big, man.
Do you reckon he's going to be the same style as back in the day? He has to.
Hey, bro, we spoke. Yeah, we literally spoke for like 2 hours about this the other day. Exactly that. Like, are you good? And I actually said to Pamphlet, I said, I think my question was a bit of a leading question. I was like, are we going to see Pamphlet 2.0? I think he said. And he was just like, no, not really. He was like, he said the same. He was like, I'm just coming, same Pamphlet. I'm just giving the crowd his whole kind of spiel at the moment is basically saying he did his whole time on the stream. All he was talking about was basically saying, I just want to entertain the crowd, and I think I know how to do that.
Yeah, that's all that matters, bro.
Yeah, because you're from the same era. All you lot from the same era speak the same way. You all talk the same way.
That's it, bro.
Because you're from the era where it was about entertaining the crowd. So yeah, so Orwin. So sorry.
Man battling under bridges, so there is no crowd to worry about, blood. That's all I'm saying. No disrespect to anyone at all, but I'm just saying when it's a big event, there's only one thing that matters, bro. Especially you feel it on the day when you're in the event and everyone's there.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about when it comes out in a month, bro. You're thinking about right now, bro. You know what I mean?
So yeah. So you're looking forward to Pamphlet Crow. What were you saying, Orwin? Which one do you reckon you're looking forward to?
Well, I just said Pamphlet as well, but obviously I'm quite looking forward to the beat fighter. I don't know. If I'm
Yeah,
allowed to
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
definitely,
So,
bro. I'm looking forward to
Yeah, I
that.
don't know.
The final, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
final thing, bro.
Hogs in.
Is that the
I
final?
don't.
What?
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah, no, it's the final. Yeah, it's the final, bro. Yeah. It's final on the day. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Frost? You said Georgie versus Quill, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's going to be a good battle.
What? Yeah. How would you think about that one might go?
Well, like, I mean, Georgie's had a great turnaround. Like I just said, like he's battled the same days as me. Like my last battle, he battled yesterday as well. He's way more prepared than me, way more dedicated, man. He puts the work in. So yeah, I expect good things from Georgie. He just put on with one of the best Tonys we've ever seen. I expect good things from him.
All right, sick. All right, well, lads, we'll leave it there, man. I really appreciate you all hopping on. I'm fucking gassed to see all of you battle. Lefty versus Orwin. I don't know what to predict about that one, but it's going to be good. I know it's going to be good.
Of course, man.
Frost, bruv. Yeah, commiserations.
Good luck. Yeah, thanks.
Just good luck, bruv. That's all I can say. Bruv, I'm going to be real. Frankie, from literally the moment I put him in the stream was a different Frankie to what I've spoke to you last time I saw him. Something's happened in lockdown. Something has happened with him in lockdown, bruv. He is on a new wave, so you better come. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you all coming on my Some of you lot that have been watching for literally 3 hours, man. You're fucking
They
legends.
got all the people them watching and that, yeah? You're all fine.
Legends, man. Yeah, bro. Nah, for real, man. You all killed it. I appreciate everyone who's been giving questions and dropping all your funny comments, and that has been hilarious. Those of you lot that will stay for the first, we're here for the first hour and a half. Yeah, we'll see what happens about the stuff I was speaking about for ages. Yeah, mate. The next stream, I don't even know what ones we got left to do. We got Danny, Jack, and Sean Cray sometime in a week. Like I said at the start of the stream, hopefully Georgie Roots and Quill will be 1 week tomorrow. These have been great. You lot are fucking really great to have you all watching and that, man. I appreciate that for sure. Oh yeah, one last bit of love from Sweden. I'll throw up on the screen. Like, Orwin, big up, bro. Yeah, any last before we finally cut this stream off after 3 hours and 10 minutes? Any final words about your thoughts towards the clash after speaking to Lefty when he's just doing what Lefty does right now on a fucking Sunday night?
I hope he's on his bullshit like he says, man. It's going to be a good battle. I can't wait for that one.
He's a blasé guy, bro, but he ain't gonna sleep on you, man. He's not gonna sleep on you, man. Like he's not.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I say he's not going to sleep on you. He better fucking not sleep on you because I want to see a good battle, bro. Like, if you body him, I'll tell him straight, bro. Because I know you're gonna. Yeah, I know you're taking it so seriously, bro. If you body him, I will tell him straight. Orwin just took your head off, boy. But what I'm hoping for, I'm hoping that you come back with that acoustically safe shit.
Yeah, man.
That's a hilarious sentence taken out of context. But I hope you come with that shit, and I hope he does what he does, and I hope we have I'm hoping we leave that day, and Orwin is now a name people want to see clash. Do you know what I mean?
That's all I want, man. I just want people to know who I am.
Definitely,
I'm gonna keep coming, checking.
All right, wait, big up all of you lot, man. Big up Orwin, big up Lefty, Frankie, Frost. It's been the longest one so far. We'll be back in about a week. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody who was it's just me again. Yeah, I really genuinely appreciate all of your kind of support and questions and your kind of encouragement during the first 90 minutes. Yeah, and the more I do these, I wish we had a fucking bigger venue, people, man, because I know we could sell double what we sold because the gas is really solidly building for this card. But unfortunately, every single ticket is gone. This is going to be a real Don't Flop event to remember. I'm going to get out of here now and go enjoy the rest of your Sundays. I got a hell of a lot to do. Got a busy week. I'm sure you'll have as well. But time's going to go quickly. And honestly, trust me, man, this event, we wouldn't be doing this much promo for it if we didn't think it was going to be banging. And I promise you, every single battle on that card is going to be off the chain. Yeah, I'm gone.